There we go. Testing, testing. There we go. Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay, perfect. All right. Yep, there we go. I fixed it. All right. I'm going to eat some lasagna while we talk. Went to Olive Garden. Do you remember when Olive Garden used to be like not fancy?
It's fancy now?
Well, it's
Portraying
fancy,
it's
fancy,
fancy.
fancy light. Yeah,
Yeah.
it used
Yeah,
to
it's
be
kind of
just
like
like
a
an
casual
Applebee's.
chill. Yeah, like an Applebee's, exactly.
And at some point, they made it a little bit. I don't remember exactly the transition. It was not too long ago.
Yeah, like in high school, that would be like a restaurant we'd all just go to just to chill. A relaxing, chill high school dinner. Oh, dude, I meant to clarify this because you brought it up one time. There was one guy who, I forget his name on Twitter. It was like Day Game Charisma or something like that. And he said that he was getting these looks. And you were like, yeah, it's because you're giving off this like vibe that you just like kind of spam approach. And I was like, yeah, well, like someone like me, you or me, we would approach a lot, but we come from a different place than a guy like that does. So
Yeah,
that's the difference. That's why we get better reactions versus somebody like that, because he's coming from this like, how can I like get this girl into bed? You know, like kind of like a scheming type
yeah,
vibe.
yeah. And he dislikes, actively dislikes the people that he's trying to pick up.
Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, because just because you approach a lot, like okay, you can give up that off that vibe, but if you give off other good vibes, they're not gonna mind. They're not gonna care.
You
But that's
can
the key.
you can come off like you want to fuck them. That's actually a plus. But
Yes,
if you also actively dislike them for not giving you it,
they're gonna be like, ugh. Yeah, yeah,
it's like a friend who only wants to come around. Like I would have friends who, I remember in my party days, like be like, hey, you want to come over and play games? They're like, maybe, blah, blah. And be like, I got weed. They're like, I'm on my way.
yep.
Right? Like, because he was a fucking freeloader. He was this, the one in particular, he was from Nigeria. Dude was the ultimate freeloader. Like, he had fucked this girl, and then she got him to move in with him. And then he purposely wouldn't fuck her.
Weird. It's usually kind of backwards.
And
It's for sure.
exactly. He knew how to reverse it. She was like an okay looking, Romanian chick. Like she was cute. She wasn't like hot, but he definitely he didn't like. For him, surviving was more important because he came from fucking shit,
Yeah.
right? So his main priority was like, he wasn't paying rent, and he was just like she would cook for him, clean for him. He would do, and then he gated sex, right?
We're human beings. We have a lot of very similar base
Yeah.
needs and desires and behaviors. It stems from the same, like a lot of the same things.
Yeah, but he gated sex, and she was clearly very into him because he was doing something most guys wouldn't do, right? Most guys would simp. And she owned the apartment. So he targeted her too,
Damn.
right? Because her parents bought it for her. So he was just like the ultimate. And I remember one time we went to the seaside and we bought like the train tickets. And it ended up being like, I don't know, 30 euros or something for this and that. And I covered both of the friends, and I was like, I got you. He's like, oh, man, And this is what got me. He looked at me. He's like, man, you know what? You're a real brother. You're a real friend. You take care of people. Like, I respect that. I was like, oh, cool. We finished the trip. I was like, I'll get you back. Go get you back. Didn't hear from him for a couple weeks. Like, hey, man, you got that money, by the way? I didn't care about the money. I wanted to test him because he went out of his way to point out that
Like, I
was
see your behavior that you're doing
cool.
for me.
Yeah. And I was like, there was something off about it. Like it felt charming, but it felt too. I'm only saying this to make you think that I value it. It's okay to be aware that the words you say have an effect. But if you're only doing it to make the other person feel, he's trying to replace paying me back with good feelings, right?
It's like a 3D chess attempt at manipulation.
Yeah.
But
So
you
he's
4D chessed it.
yeah, right. And I was like, okay. So I checked him. Finally, like a month and a half went by. Randomly, I'm out one night and I see him. I'm like, hey, what's up, DK? And he's like, hey, what's up, Hector? What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm like, by the way, you got that $30? He's like, yeah, man, I don't really have a lot of... And I'm like, mm-hmm. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he knew that I knew. He knew that I knew. Never talked to him again. Oh, he's a user.
Yeah.
He was a dirty fucking African-American... Or not American. African fucking immigrant user. He's a user. Yeah. He's a third world piece of trash.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
By their very nature, just what they've grown up in. They just have to, like, use and try to take advantage of people.
Well, maybe that's why you're fucking born there. Because you're a fucking user. So...
Your consciousness is at that level?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He couldn't see past it. He couldn't see that treating people well and... like, yeah, you have to... I'm not saying you can't have self-interest. But he knew what he was doing. And I should have seen it with the whole apartment thing. Like, he was clearly using... And he even, like, literally confessed it to me. I was like, oh, so you guys fucking? And you're like, well, we fucked a couple times. And then, I didn't really have a place because whatever happened. And he literally explained it. He's like, yeah, then, her parents... She owns this apartment. And he kind of said it in a way of, like, yeah, she's so lucky. Like, that's what these, like, poor, like, third world people think. They think you're lucky that you were born in the first world country. They don't see it as you earned it, right? Because they don't have a world view where they see everything is just luck. They got shafted. God or the universe shafted them. That's why they were born in a third world situation. But see, I believe in karma, so I believe that they were put in that spot because of their past decisions, which I'm not saying they have to believe that, but just the fact that their worldview doesn't include any sort of earning, he literally just thought in his mind, oh, here's this white girl who, first of all, is still like second world. Like Romania is like barely first world, right? To an American, it's like you're still fucking poor. But to him, it was a step up. So in his perspective, oh, she's lucky she has an apartment. So for him, taking advantage of her, the way his tone sounded was like almost
entitled to it.
Yeah, like I'm entitled because I got shafted, and you didn't get shafted. You owe me this, and that's what the whole fucking immigration thing in Europe is all these fucking entitled fucking Arabs and fucking African immigrants. They think that they're entitled to it, and so they spit on it because they're fucking angry, of course. And I understand they grew up in shit situations and probably got abused and blah 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 blah, but at the same time, go fuck yourself, right? So
you can't take that out on the public. You got to keep that behind closed doors.
Yeah, you deal with your own shit, buddy. And so he actually explained. He's like, yeah, I'm not fucking her, and he kind of said it like, I'm doing it on purpose. I'm purposefully not fucking her to keep her into me, and it was working. And he was getting free rent, freeloading little fucker. And then I was surprised he did it to me. It's kind of like you date a hoe, and then you're surprised. No.
It's so wild, man. I was just talking with my nutritionist. She's actually very, very aware of like male-female dynamics, like super aware. We talk about like dating stuff all the time. We were just talking about this, about like how women, like, they'll feel disappointed if you don't go all the way with them because it's for them, especially the girls who are looking for hookups. It's an ego thing for them too. Yeah. They want to go all the way because they have an ego. And it's like everyone thinks, oh, that's just a guy thing. I got to get the conquest. And it's like, no, girls have the same exact feeling as well. And so
if you can't get it up, they feel like there's something wrong with them. Yeah.
Something wrong with them. And they don't get the satisfaction because they're like, oh, my ego, like I wanted to go all the way. I wanted to feel the conquest.
Uh-huh.
And that got us on our subject of talking about how like men and women, so much of society, like the people who aren't aware of how this stuff works, things were just like, oh, men are Mars, women are Venus and stuff. And it's like, we actually have a lot of similarities. A lot of people just don't realize that.
Yeah. Women want to get their nut.
Yeah. Yeah. And just the story you just told me,
Yeah.
if you reverse the genders, you're like, oh yeah, it's a classic.
She was
female
simping.
leech. Yeah, she was simping and
She was simping.
providing. Like, yeah, that's funny. Man.
He
You read
literally
my
just
mind.
reversed it. Literally fucking reversed it. It's fucking crazy. One second. I just spilled lasagna over myself. One second. I grab a fucking napkin. I'm a fucking Neanderthal. Okay.
Just as you talk about other people being wild animals, you spilling food everywhere.
Huh?
I said just when you were talking about other people being wild animals.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just fucking talking about
Yeah.
third world trash, and here I am eating like a fucking monkey. You know. No, I definitely have some uncivilized characteristics. Homie said I own Punani from my mass life. Exactly. Yeah, he's owed pussy. Would you rather be rich in a third world like Thailand or poor in a first world country? Poor in a first world country.
Or in a
100%.
first world country. Yeah,
100%.
'cause you get
Our
so many of those
homeless-
things here.
Our homeless are rich compared to
Yeah.
like
Yep.
if like I've seen set up like videos in Africa. They're like have a mud hut and then you go inside and they have like a fucking big fucking 65-inch OLED screen and fucking big ass computer. Like plus you can climb higher, right? How do you climb high in a third world country? Sometimes legitimate business, but for the most part, corruption, right? They
Yeah,
take the
corruption or
fun.
luck. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
have you looked up how much money has been sent to Africa and like since like the modern world? It's like trillions of dollars,
Not shit's done with it.
right?
Yeah.
And not shit's done with it because because the culture isn't built to like improve and also corruption, right? So these warlords and this and that are just fucking taking the funds. They're probably working with the NGOs, right? And but if you're poor in a first world country, let's say I'm a kind of fucked up kid and blah 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 blah, and I'm homeless right, but I'm charming. But one day I decide to get my act together, right? I stop doing fucking fentanyl or whatever, and I go get a job at a bar, and I'm fucking like charming and this and that, and I start making tips. Well, I can start clearing like a middle class income just from tips. Like when I used to work in San Diego at the fucking club, dude, I'd make like $500 on a weekend just from fucking tips. Right? So, I was for a fucking 21-year-old kid, like this guy just hands me 100. I'm like, cool, thanks. Like that was crazy for me, right? And I was only paying $850 a month for rent, so I could pay my rent in a weekend and a half. Then the other weekends are my food and my expenses. It was great. And then I remember I met one night this guy who was buying the table. I'm talking to him like, oh, what do you do? He's like, oh, I do stock trading and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, cool. How, he's like, look, man, a lot of it is just like personality skills. He's like, you got personality skills. You'd be fine. If you ever want a job, let me know. Here's my number. I could have won and he would have got me into fucking trading. Because he knew I had the people skills, right? Because you're calling motherfuckers, hey man, I got this many at this price. You want them? Right? You
see
can
like Starbucks
get those
workers
connections.
and stuff. They have like Apple Watches, Whoops, like
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Our credit. Go to Romania. No one uses a credit card. They have them, but they're very rare. I'm like, how, I was like, hey, why don't you buy that? He's like, I don't have enough money. I'm like, just put it on a fucking credit card and pay it off later. We don't really do credit cards here in Romania. I'm like, what? I'm
totally
like,
foreign
the idea of
concepts.
credit is great. If you abuse it, it can hurt you, but it's great. Hey, why don't I buy this thing and just pay it off over a year? What's the fucking difference? Now, when you start buying above what you can afford. But even if you're only like 5 to 10 grand in debt, it's not a big deal, bro. If you're smart, just fucking balance transfer. Right? you can get new credit cards, get balance transfer interest free for 2 years. My mom played that game for years. She's like 20, 30 grand in debt. Fucking didn't matter because she knew how to play the game.
Yeah,
So
money's it's a total game. You can hack it. Like, it's just a tool to control people, but you can fucking hack it.
no, so 100%. Mewing has a good point. Being rich in a poor country makes you a target. Yes, the fuck it does.
Yep.
That guy who lives in that fucking South Africa, right? Those farmers were getting literally chopped to pieces. And I know it's real because I had an editor for my videos a while back. He lived in South Africa, right? And he said, my neighbor had his house broken into and he got chopped into pieces. And he had no reason to lie to me. I was like, hey man, is South Africa as bad as they say? He's like, yeah, dude, we lose power like a third of the day. It's so, they're so fucking uncivilized. They don't even know how to do a power grid. They have the power. They just don't have, no one's going to they don't have people to work on it, right? Or they're choosing not to actually pay. Then, he's like, yeah, I was like, is it true that white people get targeted and killed, especially the farmers? He's like, yeah, my neighbor got fucking chopped in pieces. I was like, are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah, dude, I have bars on my windows and I have a huge steel fence with barbed wire. I'm like, how the fuck do you live like that? It's like being surrounded by animals, bro. No way, bro. No, thank you. I'll take being fucking poor here.
And
I
plus
can go.
The collective keeps you raised up too. So
Yeah.
even if you stay poor, there's other people producing wealth like crazy that's going to lift you up because they're going to invent something that you're going to have access to.
Just think about it. I go to the thrift store. I can get I remember I bought an Armani jacket. Okay, here's the best example. And this isn't, let's relate this to dating coaching, right? Let's not get too carried away. When you surround yourself with the people you want to become, you absorb from them, right? So if I want to learn social skills, what I did was I put myself around the cool people as much as I could. Even if I had to be lower than them, I was willing to learn. Because I just want to watch them and absorb them. So I get their hand-me-downs, right? I get residuals of their energy. It's like if you got to shadow Elon Musk for a month, I'm sure you would learn so much. I'm sure you would learn things that you didn't think were even relevant, but you're like, oh, look how efficient he is with his time, or look how he approaches things. Like, because let's say he talks to you, he's like, well, blah, 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 blah. You watch his problem-solving skills. This is why a lot of my clients, I just sometimes tell them about my life. And I'm like, hey, by the way, when I go on digressions, I want you to pay attention to just how I problem solve. Because this is how I solve my dating problems. And when they learn how to, take wisdom from everything that I do, like, hey, okay, so this is, here's this story from my past. Because some clients would be like, hey, can we talk about the thing I want to talk about? And I'm like, I'm telling you this story for a reason. Fucking pay attention. And once they learn that skill of paying attention, they learn. So the same thing happens with this conversation of third world versus first world, and if you're poor in a first world. I would go to Nantucket every summer because my dad works there. It's basically the richest island in the world, right? It's all fucking billionaires and millionaires. But it's very low key. And there's two populations there. Well, three technically. Some people visit. But for the most part, it's the rich, super rich people there and the fucking immigrant workers. Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and some Africans. That's it. They're the people who do the fucking hard labor on all their, renovations, because people are they're old houses. So, there's a thrift shop there. There's two. And my dad knows the owner of the thrift shop. He's good friends with them. He loves it. We go in one day. I'm like, I don't know, 15, 16. My dad's like, look at this. Pulls out a jacket. Beautiful. I don't know. You've probably seen it in some of my videos. Black, crocheted. Not even knitted, but it looked like it was crocheted. It had this interesting pattern and this cool little fluffy right here. Armani. Genuine fucking Armani. I looked it up. It was two and a half grand. Back then. Two and a half grand from fucking 2000 and whatever. Oh God. I was junior, senior. So 2013, 2014, 2015. Gold. You know how much I bought it for? $50. $50. Got an Armani jacket. So that's the mentality. You want to hang around rich, or you want to be rich, hang around rich people. You want to be poor, hang around poor people. Doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. Like, oh, what's your net worth to hang out with me? But like, you know, you got to start thinking like that. So if you want to be good with girls, hang out with dudes who are who you want to be. Many unattractive people act a similar manner towards attractive folk. They feel entitled to treat them poorly. It stems from their resentment, and their minds feel like affecting justice. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. That's a very good way to put it. Correct. Hey, the fat friend and the hot 10 out of 10. Tale as old as time, right? You got the super hot girl, and there's always that tank friend. And that tank friend is she's like the what are they called? The scuttlefish that goes under the sharks. You know those little fishies who clean the sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like they exchange. The shark protects him by proximity. Just being around the shark protects you. And then also the shark doesn't eat him, and in exchange, the scuttlefish licks the shit off of of the shark. It's kind of like, you know, the fat ugly friend gives the hot chick validation. She can always mirror herself. Like, the hot girl's also being a bitch too. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, she's getting something out of it. She gets to have an underling, because an equally hot girl will feel less entitled. Then you usually have the really ugly friend. Then you have the like slightly less attractive and kind of not so attractive personality, who's also with the hot girl. And then you have the girl who's like just under her, but not quite enough. And sometimes she'll follow her. But usually there's more conflict there. Usually they compete for guys because they're kind of close to as hot. And usually she's more slutty. Whereas the top girl usually acts the most guarded. I literally see it all the time. It's like a fucking meme. There's the hottest girl who acts really conservative. The second hottest girl who's almost as hot but a little more slutty. Third girl who's like not quite as hot, but like she's still cute. But, you know, she's kind of a more, I don't know, masculine, da-da-da. And then you got the ugly friend.
The slightly sluttier one is making up for the slightly less looks.
Yeah. And if you approach them as a group, getting the hottest girl is super hard. A fridge protecting the snacks, exactly. Exactly.
Plus, too, they're always going to put up a shield anyways, just because most guys are losers who approach, so they're just going to assume you're one until you just show them you're a normal guy.
Yeah. The best example I had was there was a group of 5 girls all lined up, and they were against the wall, and they looked so bitchy. And I was just like, I just want to test this for fun. And I was there alone. So I walk up, and I kind of stop in front of them, and they all look at me, and I get their attention. And I look at the main girl. She's very clearly the main girl because she's in the middle. But I like the girl on the right. So I say, hi, girls. I saw your friend, and I'm saying exactly like this, very calm. I saw your friend here, and I'm looking at the main girl. I'm like, she's so beautiful. And I wanted to come say hi to her. She seems really nice. The main girl smiles, huge smile. And she looks at the girl I like and goes. Then the main girl's like, oh, thank you so much. Like, she got permission. It was like so weird, right? It's so fucking weird. It's like, what the fuck's going on? And she's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, I appreciate it. Da, da, da. What's your name? Oh, yeah. By the way, I do gotta tell you, I have a boyfriend. Oh, hey, no. So they knew she has a boyfriend and still gave me permission, right? Because they appreciated the approach. And I said, okay, no worries. I hope you have a great night. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye, girls. Bye. Have a good night. They were so sweet. Because I came in and I showed, I'm not a threat. But I also showed confidence.
Not a weirdo?
Yeah, so most guys will either come in like weird or they'll come in really arrogant, like, hey, what's up, girls?
Yeah.
You know, hey, what's
Just
up?
immediately puts them on the defense.
And they're like,
every fucking time.
nope, you're trying too hard, which shows a certain personality type. Like, it's almost like it's not just about like, oh, he's a player and he's gonna treat me like a just a hookup. It's deeper than that. It's like the fact that you're not giving me consideration, it just doesn't meet my standards. It's not just, oh, you're a fuckboy, therefore, like, because sometimes you can walk up like a fuckboy and she still likes you, but she just doesn't go home with you. That's because your approach was still charming. A lot of the guys are like, hey, what's up? You know, it's just not even charming. It just comes off, you know, low class. There's a lot of nuance there.
Anything that's going to trigger them to roll their eyes, like that's
Yeah.
a good gauge.
Yeah.
You just want to avoid doing. Like,
Yeah.
plain and simple.
Yeah. Just be. Now, sometimes you can get away with the douchey behavior if they've already decided you're, for whatever reason, so above them. And if they're status obsessed. So, like, we would have celebrities come to get tables. Like, who is this fucking... Who was the rapper who came one time? I don't know who it was. Anyways. Jeremiah? I think that was his name. Anyways, I was waiting on them. And, I mean, I don't give a fuck. He was, you know... I mean, he was polite. He wasn't, like, rude to me or anything, so I don't have anything bad to say about him. But it's relevant because he performed, I think... Did he perform, like, a quick thing in the club? I'm not sure. So he goes upstairs, and so I'm, like, taking care of him. And then I go out to, like, grab ice or whatever, and there's this fucking line of girls. Yeah, the singer. Yeah. Maybe he's not a rapper. Maybe he's a singer. I don't know. And there's this line of, like, 5 or 6 girls, and then there's the girl in the front. And she looks at me. She's like, can I come in? And I'm like, no. And she kind of pauses, and she goes, actually, I'm friends with him. Yeah. And I'm like, that's 100% a lie. Like, it was just a straight up lie. Like, it was so clearly she was just saying anything to get in. But I was like, wait a second. If I want to provide good service and get a good tip from this guy, which he didn't end up giving me, he probably wants some pussy, right? Like, that's part of why he's at the club. He's not at the club to fucking, you know, just hang out with his buddies. He wants some pussy. And I was like, they're all right. Like, you know, some of them are cute. I was like, all right, come in. And she's like, she walks in. So she approaches the group, and the guys are cool. They want it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, they want some pussy. Anyways, this girl walks up, immediately beelines for him. And if it's not Jeremiah, I'm wrong. It was someone else, but it's fucking someone. I'm pretty sure it was him, but I could be wrong. And beelines for this dude. And all the other girls, like, wait behind her. Or they go for, like, the secondary guys. Because she's the queen bee. She gets to go after the main rapper, right? So... she starts talking, and I'm overhearing it because, you know, I have to take care of the table. Bro, this bitch was so fucking stupid. She's like, yeah, so da-da-da, you know, but I think he asked her, like, what are you? Or, like ethnically. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. And he says something. And I swear to God, there's a bottle of champagne, and she's just like, grabs it and starts pouring herself a drink. And I'm like, bitch, I'll fucking pour you a drink. Like, just fucking ask what you want, you know? Like, she's just like, and she's like falling over herself. She's clearly super nervous, probably a little drunk and a bit nervous, right? And he's just sitting there like the cool guy, like, yeah, what's up? You know, he's doing that typical rapper act, like, oh yeah, you come after me, girl, you know, oh, I'm so cool. Where it's like too hard, playing too cool for school. And this fucking dumb bitch says something like, she's like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm part Puerto Rican or something like that. Or he asked her if what she's from. I don't know. And she says, yeah, I speak Puerto Rican. And I was like, bitch, what? That's a fuck does that even mean? Like, she's just like saying shit. Like, every time he said something, right? So I say, oh, no, you know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, actually, I'm friends with him. And then he asked her, like, oh, you know, what are you? You know, oh yeah, I'm part this. I'm part black, part Puerto Rican. Yeah, I speak Puerto Rican. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, she was just seeing him as, like, you know, here. And she's just doing whatever, saying whatever. She'll just lie at the door, do this, do that. She's just grabbing things, trying to act cool, pouring herself a drink. Like, it was just really, it was like a guy acting like a fool in front of a hot girl. It was exactly the mirrored situation. Unless you have a situation like that, for the most part, you want to come in with this like respectful, kind attitude. But even if you're in this situation, what ends up happening when you play this act of like, I'm too cool and I got to get these girls to come after me, you draw a certain type to you. So that girl acts that way with the guys who approach her at the club, but then she meets someone higher status, so she presumes the lower role. But let's say she starts dating him, right? Let's say they start getting together, whatever, da-da-da. What she'll do is eventually she'll be here, because now she's hanging out with other celebrities on that level, so she starts to become their level by social proxy, right? Well, as soon as she gets here, guess what she's going to do to you and everyone else? Trying to start be here. Because then she wants to climb here. Then she wants to try and get Drake. Then she wants to try and get, you know, a fucking senator. Or she wants to, you know, like, it's just, you're going to draw these types because you play this game. But if you play the game of like, hey, you know, how are you? Da-da-da. Like, I know my value and I'm not going to allow myself to be disrespected. And I definitely want to try and get the hottest option I can. There's nothing wrong with wanting better. But when it's when you're a sycophant, that's, you know, or a sycophant, it's like you lower yourself so that you can hang with the big people, but then that same person, once they get up, they're going to treat people like trash. It's like the whole Hollywood thing, right? You go to Hollywood, you get fucked in the ass, or you do whatever you got to do to get a role, right? And then you become like the A star. And then when the new Hollywood generation comes in, you know, you make that girl suck your dick, or that guy, you know, he has to let you fuck him in the ass, right? It's kind of like, I got hazed, so I got to haze everyone else. Like, you're going to take out, because you knew deep down that you disrespected yourself to play the game. It's all the same concepts of, I'll play the bitch in order to get what I want. There's nothing wrong with like learning, but there's a difference between lowering yourself to learn and lowering yourself to suck someone's dick. And I think a lot of the world operates on the lower yourself and suck their dick to get what you want. So guys will simp. Guys will throw themselves at girls. Girls will throw themselves at higher value guys. And this is the incorrect model. The correct model is, you know, I approach those girls. Clearly they're acting like the hot girls, right? They're like putting on this act. But I break the act by just going, hey, you know, I saw your friend over here. I thought she was really cute. I'm confident and I'm calm, so I'm getting value, right? I'm showing social value. I'm not intimidated, but I'm being respectful, and they appreciate it. So don't fall for this game. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. And everyone kind of plays it on a subtle level. And you can't. You gotta be above it.
Well, because when you do act like that, you're going to filter out the girls who don't want to play that game in the first place. Mm-hmm. So they just see it. They're like, I don't want to like engage in the who's cooler than who game. So that's why they find it cringe.
Yeah. Brian, not feeling the best. I probably won't be coming in the call today. All good, buddy. Did some approaches. Most girls have boyfriends, but I think out of the girls that were single, I think I've gotten half the numbers of them and one responded. Good. Hey, Omar. What's up, man? A big realization for me is that apparently a lot of hot girls are struggling to get laid. Yeah. They're struggling to get laid with the guy that they want. Exactly. Because there's just a smaller fraction of guys that they want. What kind of archetype do you think I have that I can lean into? Well, you know, like people said when they saw you come on the Zoom call, Brian, like you look like a fucking Viking, right? Big beard. You know, you look like a Viking. You have this very like big presence, but then as soon as you open your mouth, you're very sweet. So I wouldn't say lose that sweetness, right? You never want to lose the sweetness, but I think you could lean a little more into the tougher. Yeah, he looked like Thor from God of War Ragnarok. Exactly. You're a giant teddy bear. I think you need a little bit more bear. I think you've got the teddy bear part down. We've been over this. You went to therapy for years. You're a very empathetic, sweet guy. I think you've got that. What you don't have is the ruthlessness, like that girl who was using you, right? She used you and keeps you in the back pocket and dates her boyfriend. So she fucked you, went back with her ex, keeps you in the back pocket and texts you because she knows you're an option. But she low-key doesn't respect you.
So you don't think the looks backpacks that possible ruthless side and creates a contrast?
It does.
It does, but he's a little bit too far.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's too far on the teddy side.
my-
So girls meet him and they're like, whoa. And then he just
Nice
continues to
contrast.
be teddy bear,
Yeah,
continues to be
exactly.
teddy bear. And then it's like, oh, it's just the looks.
Yes.
He just looks like that. He's not anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you cultivate more ruthlessness? Well, like I told you, stop talking to her. So tell me, Brian, have you listened to me and you stopped talking to her, or are you still responding to her text or talking to her? If you stop talking to her, then what you've done is you've chosen to be ruthless. You've chosen, you treated me badly, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Whereas before, you were held back by your false sense of empathy. You thought, oh, I don't want to cut people out of my life. And also, you're not neurotypical. You know, you have autism. So you also feel a bit of alienation from the world. So you're very careful about losing people. But you have to be okay with losing people. That's ruthlessness. Now, when I say ruthlessness, some people mean, oh, I got to like the fucking immigrant guy I was telling you a story about. I got to use people and win any. No. That's immorality. That's not ruthlessness, in my opinion. Right? You gotta think like a hustler and do things for yourself and be selfish. But where you stop is when you're, as long as you don't lie, use people, or hurt people, be strong and ruthless. So for me, how I see that is when I meet people I don't like, I don't pretend to like them. I'll be polite, but I don't pretend, and I just don't hang out with them anymore. And then when I don't hang out with them, I tell the friend, I'm like, hey, that guy's a fucking prick. I can tell you why. Da 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 da. And you know what? People will say, yeah, I know he's not that cool. And then I think, why do you fucking hang out with him? Well, they hang out with him because they're afraid of losing validation in friends. I don't care. I'll burn 20 social circles. I've already done it because someone disrespected me, or I just didn't like someone, or da da da. Okay, whatever. Next. But other people have a scarcity mentality, which leads them to I'll be in a Discord call with these people, right? So here's the douchebag who I've muted and I don't like him I just don't literally told him I don't like him because he said something and I called his ass out. And then he fucking folded like a pussy, right? Tried to be an asshole. I called him out, folded. Pussy. Then I mute him, right? Well, he's still in the call sometimes. He hangs out with them. Then behind his back, they tell me, yeah, I don't like him. I'm like, why do you fucking hang out with him? Why do you talk to him? You talk to him like you're his friend. Why are you acting fake? I tell my friends, I'm like, why are you acting like a fake bitch? Cut him off if you don't like him. Well, I don't want to be rude. That's a lack of ruthlessness. Fuck that dude. He's a fucking prick. And then they complain. Oh, he acted this way. He did this. He did this. Fucking stand up for yourself. Same thing with you, Brian. This bitch fucked you. You wanted to see her more. And you're out pouring your heart out. And she's just like, oh, you're really nice. But, I don't think I want anything serious. Or she thought you wanted something serious. You didn't. I know the details. I understand the nuance. Don't worry. I'm just giving a broad stroke, right? Then she stops. You try to push. Hey, we should still see each other. We should still see each other. And she's like, no. Then she starts texting you again. The fuck? Bitch, you know exactly what Brian wants, and yet you continue to talk to him. So what she's doing is very clearly wanting to keep you in the back pocket because she's probably enjoyed the sex, right? You're not like a total simp, like you got the pussy, but she's still somewhat treating you like a bitch, right? You should see that as disrespect. You should just be done with her. Done. But you continue to talk to her because you value either the validation and or the sex over your own self-respect. That's where you need a Viking mentality. Or like Mewing saying, a shiesty mentality.
It's not just a one-time thing, too. When you make a decision like that, the subconscious is a very powerful thing. So it's going to start like shaping you to make more decisions like that moving forward because it's like pattern recognition. It like recognizes the self-respect feeling that you feel. You go, oh, this feels amazing. And then you want it again. So it's going to be easier for you to do it the next time you come across a similar situation.
Correct. Correct. That's why I really, for most guys, I don't promote being persistent. Because even if you win 1 out of 20 times you were persistent, those 19 other times that you persisted, even in the face of like obvious disinterest, you're training your subconscious that when you see resistance, you continue pushing. And I don't think that's healthy. I think for the most part, you should actually, if you see disinterest, you should respond with disinterest. Now, some guys do have the problem where they, someone who's listening to this actually right now, who's a client, and I know because he said he's going
to too fast. Some guys just cut off way too fast.
Exactly. He cut off too fast. He'll start, like we watched some, he had some videos of his approaches. And one girl was like, seemed distracted. And he's like, oh, you seem like, you know, something. And she's like, oh, I'm just in my head. And then he said, oh, do you have somewhere to go? In kind of like a fearful tone. And she's like, yeah, actually, I got to go somewhere to go. She didn't say that. She said she's in her head. Right? But he presumed it and kind of already started to reject himself. And anytime girls said, oh, I had to go, he'd go, oh, okay, sorry. And it's like, you don't want to like bother her. You can say, okay, no worries. Well, hey, why don't we grab coffee sometime? You have nothing to lose by adding on that ask. It could get a yes. Right? And he always had this tone of like he's scared. He's scared of her to go. He doesn't want to bother her. He doesn't want to seem, you know, which is great. He's got a good part. He's polite and he's caring, but it's so extreme that it comes off insecure, and clearly his insecurities are bleeding through. So people like that, those people, yes, hey, I think you need to persist 20% more, but only in these contexts. Because there was a different approach where he walked up to her and she like kept walking, turned and said, oh, thank you so much. And then kept going. Okay. There you don't persist because she's just clearly not interested. Right. But for the most part, I don't like to promote persistence because it's not the behavior of guys who get a lot of pussy for the most part. But there are windows where you should be persistent. And that's when you can tell she wants to say yes, but she's just hung up on something.
And the girl archetype too. No, she's more of like the feminine, bubbly kind of headish type. They need a little bit more persistence and things like that factor in. But I always say one of the greatest skills that you can cultivate in dating is knowing the difference between like bad behavior that you should move on from or what's involved in a normal flirtatious mating dance.
Yeah,
you can discern those two. You're going to have like a very fun. I mean, nothing's ever headache free, but it's going to minimize your headaches and your pain and your frustration.
Yeah. Also, is our resident investment banker in the live stream right now? Are you here, buddy? I never got an Instagram from you. I don't know if you sent me a DM. I checked my requests. I didn't see anything. I mean, he's probably busy with work. That man probably works like a horse. But if you're here, let me know what happened.
Can I answer Billy Bob's question, or did you want to take that first?
Oh yeah, I was going to get to that. Go ahead. You can go for it. Read it out so people watching the video can, like people who watch this later.
Okay.
Yeah.
He says, hey, Hector, I've got a date soon, thanks, but I'm wondering about what to do when you find a relationship you like sooner than expected and still want to sleep around. That just depends on your goals.
He has more on the bottom. He has more context. If you read, there's a...
Oh, yeah, like she's virtuous, supportive, helped me when I was laid off and had family issues. She pleases me physically, shares long-term goals and values, but I wonder what else is out there too. You kind of just answer your question there. I think it just depends on what you want to do. Because I faced this situation actually when I was working with Hector. I came across a pretty sweet, awesome girl, but I was like, I want to keep mastering this. Like, there's no way I'm really ready to get into a relationship. Like, I knew I wanted to be in a place where I had like mastered seduction. So I wanted to get a lot more experience first. So I let her go. But if you were looking for an awesome relationship, then I mean, that's fine to lead into it. It just depends on what your goals are. Like, are you looking to master this and get better? Or like, do you want the long-term relationship? So I think it just depends on what his goals are. I don't, do you know, is that someone you've helped before, Hector?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if who is on calls. I know
I don't
the
think.
username.
Oh,
I know the username. Um. Okay, so Billy Bob, have you been here when Trevor came on the call, or before him, a different guy? There was a different guy on the call, and they both had a similar situation. Like Trevor came on the call, was like, "Hey, you helped that other guy," and he had the exact same situation as me. And their situation was they were like being a player and sleeping around, and then they kind of started dating a girl at the same time, but they wanted to go fuck other girls. I don't know if you, I don't know if you remember those guys. Let me know so that I can use that as context. If not, I'll answer your question. But if you
but does that
still,
make sense though? Like what I said, like it just
sure.
depends on what your goals are.
I
That's kind of
mean,
what'll answer that
yes,
question.
yeah, but I think he's kind of saying. I
He still
think
definitely wants to.
well,
Yeah.
he's saying he wants a long-term
Yeah.
relationship, but he's saying he also wants to sleep around. So it's that tug of war that he's struggling with, right? Whereas you kind of pretty much are 90%, 10% open to something maybe happening, but like 95% sure you want to keep being single, right? So
Yep.
you don't have that tug of
Tug of
war.
war is less. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it sounds like he's 50-50, right? He's like, I'd love to be with this girl. My initial answer to you, Billy, is if she's not making you want to be monogamous, she's probably not the person to make you like the things that make you monogamous are desire and virtue and compatibility. So you say there's compatibility there, right? And there's that the virtue of like your virtue, like I wouldn't cheat even though I have desire. Because you're always gonna have desire for a new pussy. It's never gonna go away. I don't care how much you love a girl, right? If you're a fucking red-blooded man, you're gonna see hot pussy and want to bend it over and fuck it. So it's your virtue that keeps you, but you can't rely just on virtue because, like, why are you dating someone you have to 100% resist fucking other girls, right? You have to just want them. You have to be super attracted to them. Attraction is like the strongest thing to keep you, right? I don't want to get fat. Well, I like being in shape. Liking being in shape is like the best protection against getting fat. If you see fitness only as I don't want to be fat, that's not a great motivator. Right? But if
Probably not
you
hot enough. That's kind of my
yeah,
read on that, right?
right, exactly. So nothing you if you pay attention to your language, Billy, Kyle got it exactly right. She's virtuous, she's supportive, she helped me, she pleases me physically, which means she sucks my dick when I want. I like her pussy, she's cute. What you're essentially communicating without saying it is you just said she's cute but not quite hot enough.
So we're just going through the process of elimination
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Like what is it? Hey, she's got everything, but I still don't want to be with only her. Well, sounds like she's just not hot enough. Right? She either has a great body and not a great face, or a great face but not a great body, or like neither. Like I bet if you were fucking your personal 10 out of 10, you'd be okay with her. So that was what I struggled with. Like I would fuck girls who were my 10s, but then they didn't have some of these qualities, and I'm like, ugh! I had to like wrestle myself from like just going all in with them.
Yeah, there's some personality deficit there or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we've all been there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that feeling all too well. When I was in scarcity, I'd come across a girl who I knew wasn't my personal 10 out of 10. And I'm like, nah, the gut's just not, the heart's not guiding me towards this girl. I can't do it. But I know the struggle too, because it's like, hey, she's kind of, I got a lot on my plate here. She's kind of cute, kind of cool. Like it can create that tug of war. But, it's not your personal 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So the reason now you can still meet your 10 and still want to fuck other girls. So that's what I did with my wife. Like we first started dating, I was still sleeping with other girls, but eventually there was a point where I was pretty okay. I was satisfied with her. Like, yeah, I still wanted to sleep with other women. I still had the carnal desire, but I was pretty much sat. I got it out of my system, and then like it was enough. Like I hit my necessary threshold to be like, all right, I kind of had everything. I had enough 10s, I had enough whatevers, I had enough this, I had enough that, I had, and I was satisfied. Doesn't mean the desire disappeared. It's just like, it's been sated enough that like, anytime I have the desire, I go, yeah, I've slept with a girl just as hot as that. So my mind that's tricking me into like novelty, right? Which is like, plus my virtue on top of it, right? But if you don't have the desire, you have to rely purely on virtue. And that can only, I mean, it can last forever technically, but it's a struggle. And it's like, well, then why are you in the relationship in the first place? You date people for pleasure. Dating is a pleasurable activity. It's not a necessity. There's nothing getting married, having kids. If you treat that as a checkbox, you're retarded. Crazy Hinge girl added me back on Facebook and chatted me back. I don't know what the fuck is up with that girl. Okay, again, it doesn't matter what's up with her. You asked me how to be ruthless, Brian. So your mentality should be, this crazy bitch was a crazy bitch. She added me back, wants to talk to me. Stop talking to her. She's a crazy bitch. Have respect for yourself. Done. That's ruthless. Do you see, Brian? So your mind is too much focused on, how do I finish building the train? How do I get the girl, right? Like you see it as a completion. I got to get the girl. She acted this way, then she's back. Then you're only focusing on this. You're not focusing on yourself. Where is your equations for, does this make me happy? Does this bring me peace? Does this bring me pleasure? Does this bring me self-esteem? You're not adding that into the equation. A ruthless person is thinking only about themselves. Or like primarily, then secondarily other people. Correct. You got it. So, I'm not saying go 100% into ruthlessness. And your guardrails, like when you're bowling, right? And you put up the baby rail so that you can't, put the bowling ball on the side. Your guardrails, the things that protect you from going too far, is morality. Exactly. You give people too much of benefit of the doubt. And you want to know why you do that? You give people the benefit of the doubt that you think they have mostly good intentions because you have good intentions. So you project yourself onto the world. I had the same problem. I was naive as fuck because I have good intentions towards the world. Not pure. Like I have some obviously fucked up shit inside of me. But for the majority, like more than anyone I've ever met, I have good intentions. So I go into the world thinking other people are that way. And unless something was like really obvious, I had bad survival instincts, right? Like I remember in high school, like this one fucking, this fucking hood motherfucker. I barely knew him, but I somehow he found out I play Xbox, and he like texts me. He's like, "Hey man, you play Xbox? Like, hey man, I need a controller. Can I borrow it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Like I'm just nice like that. Like I just want to help people. So he drives. Never hung out with the guy. Just fucking hood, low class black dude, right? Comes through. Stays in his car, and I just walk out, and I'm like, here you go. He's like, all right, bro, thanks, man. I'll get it back to you. Don't worry. Never saw my controller again. Right? Like, he's worthy of the hard R, for sure, right? And, yeah, I know. He just totally deserves it. He should have it tattooed on his fucking forehead. And so, I'm like that, right? But, eventually, you have to stand up for yourself. The best combination is you have all these great intentions, really, really kind, right? He definitely was from East St. Louis, mewing. Yeah. It's almost guaranteed. Definitely. East St. Louis motherfucker. And he got my number through someone. Through someone. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't remember this. It was back in high school. It was so long ago. I was surprised he texted me. He was like kind of a part of the cool crowd, but like the hood cool crowd, not like the popular, come from good families cool crowd. I don't know how he got my number. I can't remember. I think we played Xbox Live together one time. That's how we knew. And then he's like, "Oh, my controller died," or some shit, or this or that. I don't remember the details. All I remember is being really surprised he texted me, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, why not?" And he probably, I mean, he's a manipulator, so he probably could tell I was a nice kid, and I didn't really have a backbone in high school. Like, it was really soft, like, people could see it. Animals can smell, that weakness on you. So I'm the same way, dude. And I'm still a little bit that way. I'll be completely honest with you. I still, because I value the, I value helping people. And I'm willing to take L's and help people. Because, again, exactly. I believe in karma. So even though I do the good thing, it's training my mind, and it's training happiness, and it's also training good karma. So I suppose it's some in weird way still a selfish angle, I guess, if you want to think about it that way.
Yeah,
but
like, forgive them, they know not what they do type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. But you have to stand up for yourself, right? And you have to do what you want. So, for instance, like, I'm becoming ruthless about my prices, right, for my coaching. For a long time, I had problems asking for more money. And Kyle, you're going through this too. Like, you're building a business, you're learning, how much am I worth? How much is an hour of my time worth? How much is 10 hours of my time worth? How much, like, you really have to start thinking. Then you start getting, I'm like, I don't want to leave my house, right? I just want to be on a computer and talk to you. Like, I don't want to go in person to boot camp, right? You start valuing yourself higher and higher and higher. And of course, you do need a feedback system. Once people pay those prices, they are essentially validating your belief system, right?
The more work you put in, the more results. It's almost like it's impossible not to charge more.
Exactly. Eventually, the evidence piles up. But when I first started, even though I was very good, I didn't yet have the actual evidence. I mean, I had taught people a lot, but I hadn't yet gotten straight up, here's a payment, this is the outcome kind of thing, right? So my first clients, I charged $1,500 for 12 hours back in 2017 is when I officially started charging.
I paid $197 for a consult with you.
Yes. Yeah. It was $197 an hour.
You went up to $500.
Yeah, exactly. So it was $197 an hour, and then $1,500 for 12 calls. Or no. Yeah, 197. What is 200 times 12? There was a deal. There was a reason. Oh yeah, 200 times 12 is 2,400. So you get you get like a $900 discount, right, for getting 12 calls. Yeah, that makes sense. So that was my price, and I remember the first time I did a sale. This one guy, I remember. Oh my god, so clearly. I was living with my friend, so I had no money. I was fucking broke, and I was like, I'd asked Chase, I was like, how do you make money with this? He's like, well, you do personal coaching. And I'm like, well, I've done it before. I just haven't charged for it, because I had my first ever like student. I did hundreds of hours with him for free. And it's kind of funny. His brother is like my longest term client now, and he's spent so much money on me. And he joked, he's like, yeah, I'm paying my brother's debt to you, basically, because you gave him all this coaching. And what's funny is they both found me independently. I didn't know that. That's such a weird, yeah. Wow. So his brother coached with me for years. Then his brother found me, hired me, and then told his brother. And his brother's like, yeah, he worked with me for years. What the fuck? I thought he recommended him. They both found me independently. That's weird, right? Wow. Like the coincidence.
A couple of sessions. Yeah. You've done a few sessions with him already before you had told him that?
No, like, yeah. All right, it was either a few sessions or right in the beginning. He's like, hey, by the way, you coached my brother, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, what? Oh, and I think I saw his last name when he signed up for a consultation. Like, it was just so weird, That's when you start believing in, stuff going on. Yeah. Stuff definitely going on. And anyways, I didn't have a lot of money at this time. And so I was like doing a consult with this guy. And he actually kind of lived nearby where I was living. He lived in D.C. I was living in Columbia, which is like, 30, 40 minutes away. Anyways, so this guy, not the brother, but some other guy, we're calling, I'm trying to sell him, and he's like, I'll think about it, da-da-da. And I could tell and I was like, actually, you know what?
You live nearby. Why don't we go out to the club, right? And I'll show you what I can do, because I had to prove myself. And he kind of responded douchily too. And he's like, that sounds pretty cool. You know what? Let me think of that. Sounds like a good deal. But I could tell what he meant by this one wasn't I'm on the fence. It's I'm trying to act cool and not act excited for this amazing deal. So anyways, he texts me. He's like, hey, let's go do it. Because I didn't even say you have to sign up. I said, you think about signing up. All this guy was going to do was going to show up, get free coaching, and then not fucking want to pay anything, right? That's 100% what this motherfucker was going to do. So...
he's unserious. He's
yeah. He's like, I'm just going to take free in-person coaching? Are you serious? Anyways, I tell Chase, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't like this. And he's like, yeah, dude, like, I would charge a buttload to go in person. And I'm like, yeah. So I just, like, you know, tell him, you know what, hey, never mind, I'm not going to offer that. And it's because I didn't value myself, right? I was desperate for money. I was broke. So I had the instinct. I knew it was wrong, but in desperation, you know, and I just hadn't quite proved it to myself yet. Though I got to give this guy credit. He did refer me to someone else, and that person ended up signing up. So I do have to, like, you know, he did end up making me some money tangentially. So anyways, you have to start being selfish. And so in those days when I didn't charge a lot of money, I wasn't ruthless because I hadn't yet confirmed. I'm very much about confirming things. Like, you can't just go off of, I mean, faith is important. It's a starting point, but you actually need to back it up with something. But I was too far on I want to help people, so I'm willing to take sacrifices. And then I'm not totally confident my abilities, like 100% yet. So that adds double to my unsureness. So Brian, how it relates to you, in the same way that me going from this journey of over time confirming my skills. Like, I knew I was good, but you don't really see it until the client says, oh my God, thank you, Hector, you know, blah, 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 right? And you hear that 500 times and, you know, you realize clearly I'm delivering value. With you, Brian, you come from a history of, hey, I know I'm different. I know I see the world differently because I'm autistic, and I've been going to therapy and I have all these issues. And so you've naturally learned a self-improvement oriented life. But at the same time, because you needed self-improvement, you kind of, as a result, see yourself as, I'm climbing here and neurotypical people or everyone else is here. Or in the case of girls, she's here because she has pussy. This is stupid. You need to remove this from your vocabulary and your mental model. Yes, obviously being a beautiful girl is a scarce resource, right? Like, I'm not saying it's zero value, but you're putting it here, whereas you should put it like here, right? And you've made a lot of progress. You are a very good expresser, right? You, like you said, you've been fucking in therapy since you were fucking whatever, how old, 11 or 12, right? And you do have a cool look, right? When you came on the screen, people were like, holy shit, it's fucking Thor, right? Like, you have a cool look, but you're too much of a teddy bear. You have just such a sweet energy, and I don't want you to get rid of it. What I want you to do is add on to it. So you have vanilla ice cream, right? I want you to add sprinkles. Keep the sweetness, but put flavor in there. Put a hardness. So make it you ever seen those ice creams with like a shell, like a chocolate shell on top? And you bite through it and you crunch it and it's kind of hard. That's what you need. You need a little bit of a harder exterior, but there's still ice cream inside. That's what you need.
You think his journey, like going to therapy and having to work towards a specific goal, has got him a little bit too much in the supplicating mindset? Especially with like friends, girls.
I need to adapt to the world because I'm atypical.
I'm the outlier.
I'm the outlier, which is correct to a certain extent. Yes, if you're a fringe thing, if I'm OCD, bipolar, borderline, whatever, I do have to adapt to like the normal world because this is fucking normal. People don't just go off the fucking, like, let's say I'm bipolar and I go off the fucking rails. That's not okay. right? I need to
Gotta have public decorum. There's public
Yeah,
decorum. You
I
can't
need
lie
to
about it.
adapt to normal civilized society. But at a certain point, if you go too far, then you're now supplicating to the world. Now you're apologize. You shouldn't apologize for your condition. You should only apologize for your behavior. And there's a huge difference. If I fly off the rails, I apologize and adapt. But simply having the urge to fly off the rail does not make me a lesser person.
Because we're all dysfunctional, really.
There's dysfunction with
We
everyone.
just
to a certain
some
extent.
just keep it behind closed doors and out of the
Right.
public sphere. Others don't, and the ones
Right.
who don't, they are in trouble. They get ostracized or they end up in jail.
Right.
For like other more extreme issues.
Exactly.
But,
Exactly. Okay, so can you give me an example that I can do in an approach setting? Okay. Remember, we've worked on expressions, right? Because a lot of this is... So there's two things you do here. The first is the mental model. You need to start... Whatever I just said to you and you went, oh my God, yes, exactly. Keep repeating it to yourself, right? CBT, right? Cognitive behavioral therapy. Just like reprogram your mind. That's the internal aspect. You know how to do that. So go do that. The expression, like technical thing, watch. I'll show you. So this is you right now. Hey, excuse me. I saw you over here and you're just really cute and I want to come say hi. How are you? Little bit too teddy bear, right? Tone it down, add hardness. So I'm going to show you what hardness looks like, right? This is the metaphor. This is the chocolate on top of the ice cream that you crunch into, right? Excuse me. Hi. I saw you over here and I just, I thought you were really cute. I want to come say hi. What's your name? I'm Brian. Nice to meet you. So, what are you up to? You see, I'm a little more relaxed. So there's a relaxed. There's a solidity to it, like a strength. Like I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you? Soft is, hey, what's up? How are you? Hey, what's up? How are you? Calm, solid, focused. That's hard. So it's and sexual. You need sexuality. You don't have sexuality. Hey, how are you? You look good today. What's your name? That's masculinity. That's hardness. So like I have a client who I just worked with before the call. His problem is he's way too intense. He needs more of you. So if you could talk to my client who I talked to an hour ago, and you traded like you did a fusion, right? Fucking Vegeta and Goku, right? You added your sweetness and he gave you his hardness. Pause. That's a pretty fucking gay thing to say. But like you added together, you would be like the perfect person. Because he has this like very intense demeanor and like strong eye contact, right? And these I can tell the girls are attracted to him, right? But like he needs your softness, right? So that's what I'm working on. I'm telling him to talk more. I'm telling him to smile more. I'm telling him to da-da-da-da-da. Because he has a background that caused him to react with hardness, right? He went through stuff. You, Brian, went through stuff that caused you to react with softness. You had like this mechanical autism, right? And so you were taught to adapt and mask, as they call it. But I think masking is not a good word. Masking implies that you have to pretend to get along with everyone. That's not what's happening. How most people operate is a good thing. Having social norms is a good thing, right? Not saying everything directly and robotically is a good thing. Like if we went around just saying, hey, you're ugly. Like, just because the thought came into your mind and I'm an honest person, I just need to say it. Like, no, like, don't fucking just say everything that comes to mind, right? So I wouldn't call it masking, and I know that's what the term that they use. What you're doing is you're normalizing. However, you went too far. You over-adapted, right? And you also aren't just naive. It's not just over-adapting, you're naive. You have good intentions. You are an inherently good-intentioned person. So when you go out into the world, people can take advantage of that. Because to be honest, most people will take advantage, even people who are close friends of yours. I deal with that in business. I become friends with all my clients. It's just I can't not do it. It's just my nature. But sometimes I'll notice that clients will sometimes kind of take advantage of it. They'll ask for better deals than they're kind of like I should give them. And I think it's because they feel this friendliness. So they just, I don't think they're trying to take advantage of me. They just end up kind of doing it indirectly. Because they have a worldview, and I think it's wrong. Where if you have a friend, you can get away with more stuff. And that's how these, like, I remember
It's a misinterpretation of like a social code.
yeah,
really.
yeah.
Like,
Like,
we're buddies, so we should do each other favors. That's what buddies do, right?
I think the opposite. When you have a buddy, I think I would pay my buddies more
Yes,
for their services.
exactly. Yep.
That's how I think.
The giver
Yeah.
mentality.
I think, oh, you're a friend. Like, I have a friend who does
Give me
like,
more help because you're my friend. So
exactly. Like my website, my friend built it for me. And then I hired someone else because he got busy with stuff. And then that guy fucked it up and he was a terrible programmer. And then I rehired my friend. I pay my friend more than he's worth. And I give him shit all the time. Whereas some people would say, oh, my friend is a programmer. Hey, can you make this website for me? And he does it out of guilt, right? Or, because of friendship, and then does it for free. No. I see it the opposite. I see it the opposite way.
I've
So
become very good friends with my nutritionist and her husband. They were on a trip. I tipped them extra money.
yeah. Hey, have a good trip. Here you go.
Yeah, enjoy the trip.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's how you should see the world. So I'm not saying lose this, Brian. What I'm saying is add safeguards for yourself. And what will happen is girls are going to respect you more.
He said his sexuality is definitely lacking in his approaches. Hector, you know him like obviously better than I do. I feel like that's got to be pretty tough for anybody who's like dealing with anything on the spectrum, right? Because to have the sexual comments land, it has to be like it's like a coordinated thing. Like your eye gaze has to land, your vocal tone. Like, damn girl, that dress you've got on, fuck,
Yeah.
it's distracting me big time
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for someone to deliver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that something he should even like be focused on, or adding the sexual element to?
Well, yeah. Well, here. Okay, so Brian, you do want to come on the call real quick? And then the other client who I mentioned, watch him he'll get on the screen. I want you to watch his demeanor.
Yeah, but so he says sexuality is lacking his approaches, but didn't you just say he has gotten laid recently?
Well, yeah, because he's social will get you laid, but
Right.
he's still lacking sexuality, right? I mean, here, we'll just get him on the call. Here. All right. And then other client that I was mentioning, pay attention to him. You'll see. Watch his softness. He's a very gentle person. Watch his expressiveness.
He's gonna come on now like, fuck you guys.
Yeah. What's up?
Shotgun a beer.
Yeah. Hi, Nana. Meow.
How old is she?
She'll be 4 in June. Hi, baby.
Oh, she likes to hang out on the live streams.
Yeah, she does. There he is. Look at this Viking motherfucker.
You are on mute, brother.
You're on mute. You're on mute, buddy. You're on mute.
Can we have a stream with just Nana?
It's a little quiet.
It is. Okay.
Oh, there we go. There we
we're
go.
good.
You're
We're
good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
My hand was
Oh, your hand was on the mic.
safeguarding the microphone.
Yeah.
So my beard's a little messed up. So is my hair. I was laying down with my CPAP on because I got sleep apnea. So
Oh shit.
yeah, I'm full of problems.
Is it you need to lose weight, or is it a deviated septum, or what is it?
It's obstructive sleep apnea. I've had it since I was like 17. Back when I was actually skinny.
Oh, okay.
It was borderline pediatric sleep apnea with kind of adult sleep apnea. So it was kind of like in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
But I just prefer not to sleep without it because I have problems if I do.
So you have a CPAP machine?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So, fuck. I don't remember where we were at with everything, but
We were going over not being naive, right? Adding hardness and adding sexuality, which sexuality is a type of hardness.
Right, that makes sense. So I have a couple different modes in which how I function with things. Like if I'm being social and I'm actually like in a social mood, I'm usually okay with picking up on some cues, but I can misinterpret them. But I have a much better um, flow to me with my words and stuff. I can make it work okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy, but I can add in some sexuality sometimes. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
always work super well.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I'll be like, I gotta think of a time when I've done this because that's so I can actually figure out how to do it again. But like, it's a good example. Like when you were saying, "Hey, you look really cute today," or whatever. It's like that's more teddy bearish. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, look at those eyes. Look at you looking all dressed up and cute with that red dress or whatever.
Yeah, that's not sexual.
That's not sexual, okay?
So try and mimic this. Okay.
Okay.
So here's teddy bear. Oh, you look so good in that dress. Oh, you look so good. Yeah, it looks amazing. I love it. It just
Gay
pops.
friend. Oh,
Right,
man.
exactly. Okay, it's gay
Oh,
friend.
shit.
Exactly. You can make it work. It can
It's not
work.
horrific, yeah.
It can work if you have the personality. But for you, it's not quite hitting. So here's like a more like sexual. Excuse me. Hi. You look so good in that dress. Wow. You look amazing. What's your name? You see, lower volume,
Yeah.
more growl. Like you're almost like growling a little bit.
Guttural, yeah.
Guttural. So try it like, okay, close your eyes and visualize a girl in a beautiful, sexy, tight red dress, right?
Okay.
Walk up to her. Tell her she looks amazing in that dress.
So it'd be like, excuse me first, or just say it
Yeah.
looks amazing?
Yeah, do the whole thing. Just excuse me. Saw you over here. You look amazing in that dress.
Okay. Hey, excuse me, real quick. I just saw you look absolutely stunning in that beautiful red dress. I
Nope.
just want to pay you a
Too much
compliment.
too much intonation. Less intonation.
Meaning what? What does that mean?
Intonation is like da 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 da. Like just
Okay.
say it more flat. Say it flat.
Okay, I can do that. Because I thought I was trying to work on some up and down with the pitch too at one point. But
It's sexual.
Sexual is low pitch.
yeah, okay, you're right. So say, what am I supposed to say again?
Okay, excuse me. I saw you over here, and you just look stunning in that dress. What's your name?
Okay. Hey, excuse me. I just saw you here picking bananas in the produce section. And you look absolutely fabulous. Wanted to meet you. What's your name?
No, you need. Okay, try it again. Pay attention. Excuse me. Hi, I saw you over here, and you just look. Wow, you look amazing in that dress. What's your name? Like I'm not no uptones. Hey, I saw you over here, and I just thought you look really good in that dress.
Okay. Because I thought I was doing that initially when we first started the video calls this year, I think it was, and I think you had said you wanted me to do more up and down inflections with my tone.
In
So
general,
maybe I'm overdoing it.
yeah, you're overdoing it.
general.
Correct. In general, it's a decent thing to be expressive, but you're doing it too much now.
Okay.
So take it down. But then when you're like, this is a sexual move, like imagine you're about to do like a special move, right? Okay, sexual move. Don't intonate like that. Be very almost flat.
Monotone, but kind of.
Because
get
conversations
down
are dynamic. They're dynamic.
Yeah.
They're going to change. You can be like, they always say, "Oh, don't do fact exchange conversations." Like I've had plenty of times where I'm doing fact exchanges, but then it gets sexual. Then I just start like looking at her dress. I'm like, "Damn, girl, that dress you've got on, I'm having serious trouble focusing on this conversation right now." Fuck.
You see, he went low volume. Low volume.
Yeah, his tone of voice went lower too. It went deeper.
Yeah.
So I know I do struggle with getting my voice low, especially if in a bar setting. It's always fucking loud, and I have to
Yeah.
like project more, and it's just
Yeah.
it's just hard.
So try. Put yourself in the mood. Just the sexual sentence. Monotone, almost monotone, like a little bit of tone. right? Because this is monotone. Watch. This is what you don't want to do. Excuse me. Hi. I saw you over here, and I just thought you looked really good in that dress. No, that's, you see?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
that.
now watch this. Excuse me. Hi. I saw you over here, and wow, you look great in that dress. What's your name?
So, hey, excuse me. I saw you over here just looking beautiful. I wanted to say hi and meet you real quick. What's your name?
Nope.
Is that still too monotone?
Yes, that was monotone. Now you just said it like there's a tree over there. It's green.
Kind of boring, yeah.
Yeah. So you're having problems. You're going here or here. You need to go here.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
you're missing
Middle
nuance
path.
and finesse. Like
So is my pace okay?
you're too choppy. Hi, saw you over here. It's gotta flow. Okay, so low volume, slightly above monotone, and then your words you're talking, this is my next word, and I say this. No. This is my next word, and I'm letting the words go into each other. They're flowing into each other.
Okay. So kind of like that, but maybe obviously not quite as flamboyant, I guess.
Yes. Yes, what you just did is closer. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Now do it with the sentence.
The opener. Okay. Hey, excuse me. I just saw you sitting here and you looked absolutely beautiful. That was cheesy.
Too expressive. Exactly. You caught it.
Too
Good.
expressive, yes.
But you caught it. Good. Try again. Keep doing it.
Hey, I just saw you
Nope.
sitting
Nope.
here and you looked-
Hey. Nope.
Oh, to go back down.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay. Hey,
No. Hey.
hey. Wait, what? What's the difference between that and what I just said?
You went,
Those are-
hey. You need to go,
Oh.
hey.
Hey,
Nope. Too high.
hey. Like bringing it lower.
Too
I feel like I'm
now it's too monotone. Just
Okay.
we're just gonna work on the hey. Okay? Just the hey.
Hey, sounds
Just
good.
the hey. Okay, watch. Hey.
Hey. Well, that's too monotone.
No, it was closer. No, that's too monotone. Hey.
Hey.
Watch.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, I see that. That's what I'm trying to mimic. Is that up and then
The
sharp
up
down.
is very light and fast. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Closer.
Okay.
Try it again. Keep trying. We're gonna do this 100 times. Hey.
Fuck. Hey.
Mm-mm.
Hey.
Better. Better.
I feel like I'm back in choir again.
Don't get embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed. Fuck everyone. Who cares? This is just you. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
No. You went, hey. Drop it faster. Drop the tone faster. Yes. Now you're choppy. You're ending it too fast. Like drop the tone but not the word. So let me show you the difference. Hey. That's chop. I ended the word. Hey. Right? And it was a cutoff. You got to let it go, but lower. So, hey. You see? Like I kept the at the end, but I went lower as it finished.
Right. Okay. So, hey.
Yes, but the first part was too spiky. You went, hey. Hey.
Hey. This is
Don't laugh at yourself. Just stay with it. You're getting nervous. Just okay, take a moment and breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Relax. You're here to fuck pussy. You're not here to perform for anyone. You're just here to get laid. Right? You see a hot girl and that's it. And it's a pure and simple desire. There's nothing wrong with it.
right. I guess I'm self-conscious because like I'm not used to expressing myself like that.
Right.
So it's something that I'm trying to learn. I'm like everyone else is online. It's on the internet. Not that it really matters, but
I understand what you're saying. I get it. No, we don't live in a sexual society, right? I
No,
wouldn't
we
say any. I would say outside of like a Brazil or like an Italy, like outside of those situations, like it's not a sexual society, right?
yeah, I agree.
Like, yeah, maybe I'd say South America and a bit of Africa, and then you have like outliers like in Italy or maybe a little bit of a Spain have a little bit more open
Yeah.
of a thing, but most
We
of
all
the
like
time,
it's all there. We all just like to pretend we don't have it.
yeah,
It's animalistic.
yeah,
Gotta love
People want to
Christianity.
do it. People want to do it. They want to like express
Yeah.
it, but they can't.
Right. Well, I see that because that's my biggest issue with a lot of the religions in the world is they all like repress some part of yourself that like we kind of need to have keep the species going, you know?
yeah, but then some cultures take it too far, right?
Exactly.
So there's a right, because then you have this like South American cultures,
Burgos.
they're just
Yeah.
cheating and it's just mass
Yeah,
fucking, like it's just like do whatever you want. Everyone's a slut. That's too far. And then you have on the other extreme burkas and fucking wearing a fucking rug. So there's somewhere in the middle you want to find. So don't repress yourself, but don't be retarded. So
Yeah.
what I'm looking for right now is the reason I'm soft. Hey,
Hey.
it's not too far. This is too far sexuality. Hey, I want to fuck your pussy. And it's like, whoa, holy shit.
Right.
Like this dude needs to get locked up, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you have repressed, which is like, hey, right? Like you got to stick up your ass. Hey, what's up? I saw you over here. You're really pretty. What's your name? Oh, okay. Bye. That's repressed sexuality. That is, I'm afraid to express myself.
Yeah, and I think I am a little bit of afraid to do that because I don't want to get kicked out of places and stuff, you know?
Right.
'Cause I'm not good at it
Right.
yet.
Right.
Gotta practice it now.
But you're not saying, okay, I had a client who's also on the spectrum, and he before we started our sessions, we got on our call. He's like, hey, I did some approaches, and I need to be more sexual. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah. So I walked up to a girl and I said, do you want to have sex with me? And I was like, what? You just walked up and asked her, do you want to have sex with me? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And then the security guards came up to me and because she complained and they told me that I can't walk up to people and ask them if they want to have sex with me. And I'm like, yeah, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, all right, you're not allowed to do that. Hard no, you cannot directly proposition sex. Okay. Like to him, it was like he realized it was weird, but like barely, right? You're right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Brian seems more like you're aware of this stuff. I don't think you
Yeah.
have much to worry about getting
Like-
kicked out and whatnot. You're not doing shit like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you're
No, I'm
you're
not.
too aware.
yeah.
Yeah. And I don't mean to say that in a bragging way, but like I am a little too self-aware sometimes to where I get way too in my head and it
Yes.
is messing with me.
Right.
And
No,
it gets in my
it's-
because I'm
it's
not
what you
always
had
sure
to
if I'm
do.
reading this situation correctly or that situation correctly. Because I'm always constantly checking myself and checking
Well,
the situation. This is
then-
like overwhelming sometimes.
I do the
That's-
same thing.
and that's
know
what I
exactly
said.
What you mean?
Is we talked remember last time on the call, I was like, you got to stop all of the thinking out loud.
Me,
Yeah. Remember? Do you
Yeah.
remember on the last time we talked on the call?
vaguely, it
Right.
rings a bell.
I said basically you're always explaining yourself and then you're explaining your explanations. So just explain
Yeah, I
less.
over-explain a lot.
So what hardness would look like is you just talk less. So my other client who's watching this needs to talk more like you, where you're constantly like narrating your thoughts. You need to be a little bit not quiet, but less talkative. So let's go back to it, okay? Try it again. Hey.
Hey,
Better. A
Okay.
little more vibration. Hey.
like the fry. Well,
A little bit, yes. But
that's hard for me to do without like actually just doing straight up fry. So
okay.
I can try.
Well, you said you practice death metal screams, right?
Yeah, but like, I don't know if this is a autism thing or like a brain mouth bullshit thing. I don't know, but
You don't have to
like,
explain
I
it.
can do
Just say the
I
facts.
can do that, but I can't talk with that voice very well.
Okay, we'll try it.
Like,
Hey.
hey. Then I sound like I feel like I'm a girl.
Yeah. Like you're gonna throw up, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
like a valley girl or something. I'm just not. It makes me even come off even more gay. I feel like.
Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Yes. Now too monotone, but like yes. Okay, now try the whole sentence. Hey, I saw you over here.
Hey, I saw you over here. Well, I went up.
It just okay. Just stay with me. Don't correct yourself now.
Okay.
Hey, excuse me.
Hey, excuse me.
I saw you over here,
I saw you over here.
and I just thought you look amazing in that dress.
I just thought you looked amazing in that dress.
You're going up. You're going up.
Oh,
Stay
too
down.
much, okay.
Stay down.
Like with my tone of voice going too far, or the inflections going upward, or both.
Both. They're going
Okay.
upwards.
Okay. So
Okay, now I want you to just be monotone. Don't worry about. Just be monotone. Hey, excuse me.
hey, excuse me.
I saw you over here,
I saw you over here,
and I thought you looked amazing in that dress.
and I thought you looked amazing in that dress.
Okay, so you have the monotone. Hold that. Now lower your volume. Hey, excuse me.
Hey, excuse me.
I saw you over here,
I saw you over here.
and I just thought you look amazing in that dress.
I just thought you looked amazing in that dress. Wow. Okay. So how do I do that with more volume? Like, because if I'm
No.
about and open somebody, it's
By speaking clearly. Okay, watch. Hey, excuse me. I saw you over here, and I just thought you looked so good. No, it's too loud. It's something weird about it, right?
yeah, that's
Right?
yeah, next level of prison right there.
Right. Excuse me. Hi. I saw you walking over here, and you look amazing. Jesus, that dress is just wow. What's your name? You see, I have some like personality to it. You know, it doesn't have to be like mega fucking. Hey, what's up, baby? You wanna fuck? Like there could be a little bit of it. But it's because it's quiet. You're just adding little bits of like intonation. So hey, I saw you over here, and I just thought you look so good. You see?
Right. So I've gotten some conflicting messages now because I've heard like you want to have a big booming voice
Nope.
as well. Or is
Forget
that
everything you've ever learned up until this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Throw it all away.
Okay.
Just this. Relaxed, calm, gentle, but hard.
Okay.
Okay, so try the opener again. Try it again.
Hey, excuse me. I just saw you sitting here and you looked absolutely amazing in that red dress.
Better.
I
Better.
want us to come-
Just a little bit down more. A little bit less inflection. You're almost there.
Okay. With like the little bit more downward inflection you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And lower volume. A little bit lower volume.
Okay. Because I feel like I'm being like really quiet.
Nope.
Like if I
Don't-
were to
don't-
keep
don't-
somebody
don't-
at
just-
park bench, it would be
Nope.
like
Nope. Stop
Whisper
narrating.
ear.
Stop narrating. Just
Let
do it.
Hector assess it. Yeah, Hector
Just
will
do
assess
it. Just go. Just go.
okay.
It's okay.
Hey, excuse me. I saw you over here and I just thought you looked really lovely. I wanted to come say hello and say hi.
Much better. Much better. Okay. Try it again. Try to
Obviously.
just
Yeah.
don't narrate. Catch yourself. Don't narrate. Just do it again.
Yeah. Hey, excuse me. I saw you over there and I thought you looked absolutely amazing in that beautiful red dress. What's your name?
Now to monotone. Go back and add a little bit more. Let the words. So watch. You did this. Hey, I saw you over here, and I just thought you're really cute, and I wanted to come say hi. No. Flow. Each word is connected to the next. Hey, excuse me. I saw you over here, and I just thought you look amazing in that dress. Like,
Okay. Look at it more like a sine wave, I guess.
yes, sure. Go for it.
Like
Go for it.
trying to figure out how I'm gonna lace all that together. So hey, excuse me. I saw you over here and I just thought you looked absolutely beautiful. I want to come say hi.
Your words aren't lingering.
Lingering.
You
out.
know, like a fade in and a fade out video transition,
Yeah.
right? You see like the picture fade in slowly, and then it solidifies, and then it fades out. Let your words fade in, and then they're gonna
like
fade
that-
out.
So at the beginning of the sentence or at the beginning of each word?
Beginning of the word, end of the word. Beginning of the word. So while the old word is fading out, the new word is fading in. Hey, excuse me.
Wow.
I saw you over here,
Weird.
and I just wanted to come say hi. You look absolutely beautiful in that dress.
Absolutely beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna try to make that work. That's a lot. So hey, excuse me. I just saw you over here and I thought you looked absolutely beautiful. I'm Brian. What's your name?
Better.
Okay.
Better. Try again. Fade in, fade out. Take your time. You don't have to cut the words off. Just let them go into each other. Relax. Hey, excuse me. I saw you over here, and I just thought you look amazing in that dress. It's so good. What is your name? Let it flow.
I love you. Sound like a legit playboy.
Come on. Let it flow. Let it flow. Come on.
All
Come
right.
on. Come on.
Hey, excuse me. I just saw you here and you looked absolutely stunning. Just sitting here in the banana section.
You and the fucking bananas, bro. What is it? What's with the
could be talking about
bananas?
the melon
Oh,
section,
yeah,
too.
the melon section. Okay, so obviously this is gonna take 1,000 repetitions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
You're getting there. But do you see how I'm like micro adjusting?
Yeah.
You
Like,
thinking 1 and 0. That's what you thinking.
kind of. Like, I know there's a difference. I'm not sure how to spot the differences in that
Yeah.
in your vocal pattern real well.
Yeah.
Not sure how to. I'm trying to identify that and figure out where that flows within my speech tones as well, and that's hard to execute for me sometimes.
Okay, here's
I'm
your
learning.
so here's the things you need to work on. First of all, talk 50% less. You don't need to
Okay.
explain everything that you do.
Okay. Talk
Okay.
50% less.
Yeah.
Explain 50% less.
Yes. Explain 50% less. You can still talk, but just you don't have to, hey, I'm doing this for this reason. And you need to know why I'm doing this. And you need to know this is why. Like, you don't have to give me that narration. It's not a bad thing, but you're doing it too much. I do it too. I explain my thinking, but you have to know when it's necessary and when it's too much. Okay?
Right.
Secondly,
That makes sense.
in general, your tonality is your volume. Hey, what's up? Da 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 da. You need to come down here. I want you from now on to be just kind of generally around this level. You're not like quiet, right? You're not like talking like this and da da da. But you're also not up here and you're like, hey, I want to, you need to calm down. You need to just, I'm going to be here, right?
I do get excited occasionally.
Exactly. So when you catch yourself getting excited, force yourself to relax. Say, oh, I'm getting too excited. I need to train myself to be calm. And then eventually that training on the outside will affect the inside.
Okay. So another question on the topic of, because I can be very intense also.
Yes.
I'm sure you've noticed that.
Yeah.
So does that somehow tie into being more ruthless in some way? Or is it just a very fine line to tread for me at this point?
Yeah, because okay, let's say I say, hey Brian, be more ruthless. And let's say this girl texts you and you're like, okay, Hector told me to not put up with bullshit and I need to be more ruthless. And so you text this girl, hey, you stupid fucking bitch, leave me the fuck up. Yeah, clearly that's obviously too far. When I mean ruthless, I just mean stop talking to them. You don't have to vocalize your discontent with them.
Okay.
You just cut them off. So just stop responding to her. So this
Right.
crazy bitch on Tinder starts texting you again, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one, oh, it's the one who with you did the astrological sign thing for her and
Yeah,
I don't drink coffee bitch. Yeah, that girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't respond. And what this will do is you'll see her text you don't respond, and this trains your ability to go, I can just stop responding to someone I don't want to talk to.
Well, I do want to talk to her for whatever stupid reason.
Because you want
It's
pussy.
like- yeah, but
You want to get your dick sucked. That's why. That's the big mystery. You just want to get your dick sucked. So you have to think,
Sure.
because last time you said, well, I don't have a lot of options right now. Well, if you continue to
I
act
know.
like a beggar, you're going to continue to get beggar results.
That's true. Okay. Um. So keep my voice dialed back a little bit.
Yes.
Relax a bit more.
Yes.
Keep my tonality. Uh, what's the word? Tonality inflection down more,
Mm-hmm.
and try to make my words flow a little bit more, but not like go and then go right
Yes.
back down.
Yeah.
Don't want to be screeching like that.
Right.
But you also don't want to be so low that I don't think really low matters as much.
Now,
But
the you're allowed to go a little bit too low. Lower is fine for right now. I'd rather you avoid the high extremes than the low extremes of tonality.
right, okay,
Because you're so
that makes sense.
prone to go up. I'd rather you over adjust and go down.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Um, so there's actually Kyle might be interested in this part too. Um, there's a guy at the Krav Maga place that I've been training at who I've befriended, and he's Indian, but he's really good with girls. So he and I have been hanging out a lot. So he's a natural.
Okay.
I just found that interesting. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
he's a short dude. He's got like big muscles.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bodybuilder. He's like a fucking baller. I'm like, dude, how do
Yeah.
you do that?
Yeah. Good.
So
Good for him.
yeah, there's hope for Indian people.
Beating the stereotypes. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
One 7-Eleven at a time. I like it.
Yes. That's awful. He does work in tech though.
Well, that's not a surprise either. It's either
So,
7-Eleven or tech, right?
Yep. Yep. So, how many other people are on here right now? Because I don't want to take up too much more time from them if they have anything else.
No one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can go another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'm trying. So there was, like, I know you're not really supposed to keep, like, you're not supposed to put like ratios and stuff like that and pick up and such because it's just stupid.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, like you can't predict exactly how many out of 10 girls, how many numbers can you get? Like, doesn't matter.
And
Not
people
really.
lie their ass off.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. One
And
out of 3
I-
girls to get their number. It's like, all right.
yeah, and it depends what metric you're actually looking at too, and it's just all very arbitrary.
Mhm.
So I've never count my approaches, but I'm sure I've done at least 20 within the past couple of weeks or few weeks or so.
Per week approaches is fine, just so you that I just want to know because I just want to know how much effort you're putting in. At least 10 approaches a week is a minimum for me.
Yeah.
20 is a healthy output.
Okay. So I go to school and it's at a community college, so there's not a ton of people there. There are plenty of girls though, but I don't want to get in trouble with people there because I've heard stories of just looking at someone the wrong way and they can get kicked out of school, and it's like, really? Like, guys are afraid to talk to girls in the gym now.
Yes, correct.
And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
And no one socializes, no one talks to each other anymore, and it's like I have to break the ice. So one of my classmates has been very helpful, and she's actually all for me going up and talking to girls. She actually pushed me to do it, which I think is fucking great.
Good. It's a good
I'm
friend.
like, dude, she's super cute. And she's like, go say hi to her. I'm like, now? Yeah, go do it. Go, run. I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
You know? So
Yeah.
she's been very helpful with that. And she's like 20. So so that's been very helpful for me because it's given me permission to do that on campus, whereas otherwise I'm just going to grocery stores
Yeah.
and as needed, and it's like I'm not getting much volume in general. And plus, my town is very small. When there's no students here at the big university, so it gets really tiny. So, me and the guy from the Krav class will probably be going to a couple other cities around to talk to girls because he's all about that, and that's really cool. That he's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
natural, but also interested in doing that. So
Yeah. Go.
I'm making progress.
Good. Yeah, no, if you have any cities nearby, you should go to them. I'd say anything that's
hour,
20,
okay.
30 minutes, an hour, that's fine. An hour is fine.
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes is like ideal, but an hour is fine. Once you start getting dates, though, it will become time consuming, but that's just something you have to accept.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I want to go on a date. Well, I got to fucking drive an hour just to get there. It's like, well, hey, you know.
Might get some late, might get late. You never know.
Exactly. Like here's the thing. If I say to any single guy right now, hey, I just need you to drive an hour, and as soon as you finish the hour, when you arrive, you will fuck a 10 out of 10 girl, and she'll let you do everything to you. Every single guy will get in the car and drive an hour. The only problem here is yours is an unknown, so that's what causes the lack of urgency.
Unknown as in like unknown if I'm gonna get late or not. Type of thing?
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't really. It's such a far off concept to me still to like, oh, that could actually happen. Duh.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you've gotten
penis
laid
is supposed
before.
to go into a vagina, like,
Yeah.
obviously.
I mean, you've gotten laid.
Yeah, I have. I have 2 notches, but that's it. But I don't
Something.
necessarily feel the urge or need to have a ton of women that I sleep with. I just want to have, I have a couple types that I'm interested in, but I'm happy to just, at least right now, I feel like I am happy to just choose whoever's, going to be a good fit for me
Yeah.
at this point. But I'm also concerned that because I don't have enough experience with dating consistently, that if I do get with somebody, I'm going to lose everything I worked so hard to become better at. If she leaves, I'm going to be in the same fucking pit I'm in right now.
No, this is an incorrect perspective, and I think this is where dating coaches are to blame. They've constructed a world where it's like if you're not single, you're not improving. That's just not true. You can improve while you're in a relationship.
Okay.
All the improvements that you could do single, you could also do in a relationship.
Okay.
Without having to fuck girls.
One person.
You just get better with one person.
Right.
You practice all the same
I
things.
would want to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I prefer. So I'm a little torn between, being monogamous with somebody, depending on how strong my romantic feelings get for that person, and like trying some open dynamics or something like that at some point.
No open.
No, I know you're not a fan of that.
I'm not only not a fan of it, I've tested it. It's an objectively bad thing to do.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Because I know there are a lot of gals who are in like the kink sort of community and such. And I don't throw damaged goods. I don't know, but
I'm telling you,
most of that I found, to be honest.
Yes, the BDSM community. Mostly when you hear people having really freaky relationships, it's 4 out of 10s, right? It's ugly people just fucking other ugly people. So it's very rare to find that smoking hot girl who also will let you fuck other girls, right?
Okay.
I think in some world there's a way to make it work, right?
Okay.
Like I was one-sided monogamy with my wife when we first started dating, and it felt cool. I was fucking all these girls while she was my only with me, but I still felt guilty. And I couldn't shake the guilt. Yeah. So that meant something is off, right? So that's why I went full monogamy. I've heard of guys, they do the whole thing where they have the girlfriend who, gets a third girl and they have threesomes. This one situation, a client had a friend who did that. And I said, I give it X amount of time before she's inviting guys or like they're going to open up on the other end. And sure enough, apparently... Now, if they go to like sex parties, she's sometimes allowed to do stuff with other guys under certain circumstances, which is just fucking stupid, right? It's already done. Your girl took dick from another guy in front of you. Done. Relationship over. Almost always these girls who are into like bringing in threesomes, it almost always eventually turns into she's going to be like, well, I've given this guy X amount of free pussy, why don't I get something new? Or even if she doesn't outright go for it, usually the girls that are into that stuff have a very fluid open sexuality. They're usually sluts. So, again, more chances for you to get cucked, right? And I do not think it is healthy, no matter what your predisposition, because I know you said you're not a super dominant guy. Hardcore monogamy, the girl only sleeps with you. I tried an actual open relationship when I was in college. You're literally just cucking yourself. right? You can explain it all you want. You can justify it all you want. She's taking another dick, and it will affect the relationship 100%. Objectively, don't do it.
Okay. And that's, because I do have a swingers fetish, or not fetish, kink, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of that, whether it's
It's
sharing my
it's
person with
unhealthy.
someone else.
It's unhealthy. It'll lead to bad things. It'll just lead to it'll. I promise you, no matter how good it feels, it'll end up hurting the relationship because women inherently, if they take other dick, they will respect the man less.
Okay.
And it
Why
will
is
affect
that?
your relationship because when a man, okay, I've noticed specifically, like when I was dating my wife when we were just like boyfriend girlfriend and I was fucking other girls, it did not affect my feelings towards her zero. Like I would go get pussy and then I would spend time with my girlfriend and that pussy did not affect at all how I felt about her. If anything, it sometimes helped me because I'm like, wow, my girlfriend is so much better or so much hotter or so much this or so much sweeter, nicer. Yeah, this girl's really hot, but she's really nice. When a girl fucks other guys, she will naturally, for whatever reason, I don't know, like I don't know what happens in the mind by women, but it's almost like you weren't good enough to make me obsessed with you. Whereas men, we have a more natural disposition where I can mindlessly go fuck someone. It's not that men
Yeah,
are more
we need
sexual
the
than women.
psychological
It's just that
phenomenon like that.
women are more deep with their sexuality. Men are more wide with their sexuality. So when women get sexual, they go really deep with one person. Like that's their natural disposition. Whereas men are naturally a little bit more widely geared. Though that's a bit of a
Okay.
stereotype. Most guys are not players by nature. They just don't have that dog in them, right? Their wide is like, okay, a couple girls and then a girlfriend. Whereas my wide is like 100 girls and then a girlfriend, right? And
Yeah.
you seem a little bit more oriented in the like, I just want a couple girls and then, hey, I got laid and then I got a girlfriend and I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So yours is still a little bit wider. But you say, here you are, hey, I have a kink to do this and this. I would keep that in check. And I would reprogram. You got programmed somewhere along the line to like think that that's hot.
I did.
Yeah.
That was intentional because I did want to have, a threesome with another girl at one point, right?
Sure.
Like, I was trying to figure out, okay, ethically, if I'm gonna be,
You have to give her the open end, and so
yeah. So
no,
I
no.
started looking into porn that was
Yeah.
both couples swapping or
Yeah.
whatever,
Right.
and
And
trying
you
to get more
conditioned
into
yourself
that
to
and
like
stuff.
it. So
Correct.
you were motivated by ethicality,
Correct.
which is interesting. So this is what I mean by you're too fucking nice. Like you're like, no, be selfish. This is my pussy. Belongs to me and no one else, and fuck anyone who wants to take it. Now, if she goes with them, fine. It's no longer my pussy, but I don't want you anymore. You need to be
Right,
selfish.
lose all attraction and interest in that person. if she decides to
Exactly.
bail.
You need to be 100% selfish. This is my pussy. And guess what? That's the highest frame for a woman to be attracted to. A woman will if I put two guys, let's say a girl's a swinger and a slut and blah 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 blah, and so she has a boyfriend and they like pass each other partners and they generally like each other, but like she's still fucking other guys. Then she meets a guy who's a hardcore like, no, that's my fucking pussy, and as long as he doesn't like get insecure about it, like where he's like, I got to know your location on my phone level of like fucking like that.
Yeah.
His dominance and like selfishness and territorialness is actually attractive. Look at all the romance novels. All these romance novels actually are these fucking super obsessed fucking controlling men. You're mine. Okay.
Yep.
Guess what? That's the female fantasy. They want to be owned by you.
Yeah, you're right.
And all the guys in who are the love interest are all players. You ever notice that? But they choose her. Whereas a guy does not win when it's the slut who fucks 100 guys. Oh, she chose me. That's the guy everyone laughs at. You married the porn star. You married the whore. Ha ha ha, dumbass. Everyone else got it for free. You had to pay for it. You see?
Yeah, from the marriage part, yeah. Because that is kind of like, that is something I wanted to ask you about, how common it is for guys to be like, for me, because I want someone to choose as me. in a sense. Yeah, I want to be able to choose her too on a level, obviously, because I don't want just some slob
Yeah.
I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
But like, it would be nice to feel chosen for once.
Okay.
You know?
Well, these girls that
And
you're like the girl who went with her ex-boyfriend, she didn't choose you, she chose him, and then she keeps you in the back burner. So if you want to be chosen, you have to start respecting yourself as someone who gets chosen. So when you're not chosen, she's done. Cut her off. Boom. That's it.
okay,
You didn't choose me. Okay, bye.
right?
But you're chasing
No.
after it.
Yeah, okay.
Make sense?
It's like it is kind of a. I feel like it's almost a fantasy for me, but like, I don't know if that's healthy, obviously. But it's like, who knows? Because it's more of a
What's a
female
fantasy? What's a fantasy?
The whole, oh, this guy can fuck any chick he wants, but he chooses me and stays loyal and monogamous.
So are
to me.
you
Kind of the
specifically,
reverse.
you like that the girl's a slut but chooses you?
Yeah, that's something that is I do find attractive. I don't know if I would trust a woman like that naturally, though.
No, it's interesting that you.
I don't think I would.
I understand the drive. It's kind of like a.
Yeah, when I think about it, it's like, no, she's a walking red flag.
Yeah, it's just walking
Fuck with them,
reflex.
that's it.
Yeah, no. But okay, so now that you know you have that drive, you have to be careful because you're going to be naturally attracted to the slut who's like really like. I mean, there's a lot of guys who are like that. They find the really seductive chick, and they want to be the only one. They want to feel special. It's also a human thing. I'm not saying that men don't have the fantasy that they want to be chosen by the girl. It's that it's a 60-40 versus 40-60. Like, men are a little bit more inclined to do the whole, I like to fuck all these girls, and then I choose this one girl because she's awesome. Whereas women are like, that guy can fuck all the girls, and I get chosen a little bit. But it is just a human desire to be the exception. I want to be the special exception.
Right. Well, here's the other part of the odd fantasy for me, which is, okay, let's say she chooses me, but how do I say this? So it's like even if she sleeps around with a bunch of other dudes or whatever, if her heart is like more invested in me,
Yeah.
you know, it's
That's-
like, I don't care if you sleep with whoever the fuck you want. Like,
That's-
as long as I'm your main man, it's like I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, that not necessarily true for me,
Mm-hmm.
but it is kind of a hedonic, pleasant thought of mine that I occasionally would like to kind of.
It just doesn't work that
Engage
way.
in
That's
sometimes.
that's what Hector's
Right.
saying. Because if she sleeps with another guy, she's going to backwards rationalize that, like he said, oh, this guy, like, because women are going to gravitate towards wanting to be with that one guy. On the whole, of course, there's exceptions, but like if you're not that one guy that she's just wanting to be with, because even girls who are pretty slutty, like if you give them good dick and you're like a cool guy, they're still they'll still want to gravitate towards like one dude. So if she sleeps with another dude, then she's gonna have that backwards rationalization of, oh, Brian wasn't really that guy. Even if you did give her the best dick, she's still gonna.
Brian, go watch the porn. I had the fantasy of being the bull. I wanted to be the bull, right? Who fucked the girl who the boyfriend watched. Like it was exciting to me. That's why I liked girls who had boyfriends, so I could cuck him. It's fucked up, right? But I liked it. Go watch that porn. Who does the girl seem more interested in, the bull or the cuck?
Well, she's being fucked by the bull, so I mean that's.
Well, but who's she? Usually, what ends up happening in the video? The bull comes in, smashes her pussy, and then she finishes, and then the cuck gets to fuck her. Right? Yeah. Okay. Who does she? Exactly. Well, who's she more excited to get fucked by?
Probably the bull.
Yeah, not probably. Definitely. Definitely. So imagine you're in a relationship with a girl and you have this mentality of, as long as she loves me, well, she looks like she loves the bull. Bro, I've watched one video, like the guy fucked her and then like he was leaving and she like kissed him and she said, "I love you" to the bull.
Ouch.
Right.
But also, I think
because most of what we think is love is actually lust.
Yes, that is also true. I do realize that. Yeah, I think. Then how do all these like hot wife, cuckold, or stag vixen couples work? Then
they work. I mean, yes, yeah. Work is very like it's very like you don't see
the dysfunction,
the dysfunction and the disrespect that the guy endures. You don't see that she's a naggy bitch to him and that she's disrespectful and that and it always evolves. It always goes from like a like whatever thing to like she's just outright like going and okay. I was sleeping with this married girl one time. It's the only married woman I ever slept with, and she was in an open marriage. Okay, and she came over, and I didn't realize it, but she's like, "Hey, I have something to tell you." She's like, "I'm married," and I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "But it's an open marriage. Are you cool with that?" And I was like, "Yeah." Right? It was even a fantasy of mine. Right? So we start fucking. Right? And I'm just like pile driving this bitch, and I'm literally whispering in her ear. Like, I wish your husband could watch me do this to you and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh my God, that's so hot. Like, she was into disrespecting him, right? Later on,
people have that kink.
well, it's
I
not,
don't like it personally.
yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm telling you right now, it'll evolve into that. So here's what happens. Next step, I see her again. Or maybe it's that night. I can't remember if we fucked once or twice, but we end up talking and she's like, yeah, I was we were having a party at my house, and my husband's friend and I were drunk, and we ended up in the bed. And I ended up sucking his dick, and then we passed out. Well, my husband came and found us passed out in the bed and whatever. Then the next morning, he asked did anything happen, because he just found us asleep, and I confessed that I sucked his dick. And he got really uncomfortable because it was his friend, his best friend. First of all, the best friend's a piece of shit for even like letting that happen. Then he asked her, or she asked him, like, are you okay with it? He's like, well, no, but like basically he didn't have the balls to say no. So she's like, can I see him again? And he's like, he couldn't say no. And then she ended up dating his best friend and fucking him. So she's a piece of shit. Like there's levels to this.
That sounds like a boundary issue on his part.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is once you open that gate,
it's hard to put the worms back in the can.
You can't put the worm back in the can. And that lust is going to take over. This is what I mean by there needs to be boundaries of integrity.
Yeah.
Right?
And usually that's why most hot wife couples and whatever are usually much older, like in their 30s at least. Generally speaking.
No, it's because the guy let himself go, and the guy stopped trying in the relationship, and the girl blah 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 blah, and they wanted to spice things up. That's usually how it probably starts. Let's spice things up, because they don't know how to keep the spice with just monogamous sex, and because maybe these people are porn addicts too. And
I don't know.
And the guy is not that attractive to her, so she's like yearning for some fucking excitement in her life. They end up trying it once. The gate opens. GG. It's going to be that way. And it just goes down from there. And then next thing you know, the wife's getting gangbang. You know? So, however this developed, through empathy or shame or this or that or ethicality, as you said, like, well, I want to fuck other girls. That's kind of a natural desire. Oh, well, I don't want to be immoral, so I got to let her fuck other guys. And then that starts to creep into your mind and then condition your... No. Right. Cut this off. It's very unhealthy. It's very bad. If you're going to have a kink, have the fucking bull kink. Be the bull. Don't be the fucking cuck. But even then, it's not healthy. I don't think it's healthy to condition yourself to want to take other men's women. It's very unhealthy. It creates a competitive, really aggressive energy. No, don't just. You
could use some of that aggression, but no, I don't like it.
Well, you could use the aggression, but not that way. Exactly. So I don't want you to become ruthless. Let's maybe change the word. Not ruthless. I want you to become stronger. I want you to become more selfish, more self-interested. So selfish is too much. Self-interested is I stand up for myself.
Okay.
That's what you need. Okay?
Okay.
But you need to get rid of these kinks. So just how they were conditioned into you, you need to uncondition them.
Okay. Start watching lesbian shit again.
What?
Or whatever.
Don't even watch porn. Only look at hot girls on Instagram, like just their pictures, and jerk off to it, and only jerk off to the memories of the 2 times that you fucked girls. Okay. So condition yourself that I only jerk off to either myself having sex or pictures of girls that I want to have sex with.
Okay.
Because porn is kind of inherently you're watching 2 people have sex, so you're kind of being a cuck. in like a weird
Yeah,
way,
I
you
get
know?
that. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
I've heard that before, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah. It kind of has a
part of
point.
me is like, oh well, but like also it's like, because like I haven't been able to do much about it, so it's like, well, suck it up, Buttercup. Nah,
Yeah.
not that suck it up, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll work on that. Thank you,
You're welcome, buddy. Good luck.
thank you. I'll catch you later, man.
See you,
Take it
man.
easy, all right?
Cheers out. Bye.
Yep, yep, bye.
All right. We're at 2 hours. Anybody got any last questions? Someone's wife openly proposed to me 2 days ago. I've seen her a few times. She looks polite, kind of respectful. It was quite disheartening to see what she was willing to do. Yeah. Yeah. You never know. Yeah, whenever you see people who are like nice and sweet, it's not that they don't have that. It's just I know they also have something else underneath. No one's ever that one-dimensional. And this just goes to show you, anytime you see a girl who's like nice and innocent, she likes to suck dick. Mac, 100% need to try the voice exercises. Yep. Very useful. You practice the outside, the externals, the vocal tonalities, the expressions, the language, and you practice the internals.
Plus, I had another comment too, man, about the one-sided open relationship thing. Um, I mean, most girls who are top quality, they're just not even going to be down for it in the first place because they know they can go get another guy who's going to commit to them. So, like, anytime a guy says he's pulling it off, I don't know. It's like either in your case, you're hurting the girl, and
Yeah.
she says she's okay with it, or
Yeah.
you know, she's not as high quality as they're making
Right.
her
And
out
so,
to be.
and so she doesn't feel like she can negotiate.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Like these unicorn girls, they have men lining up to put a ring on their finger.
Yeah, no, yeah, either they're a low key girl who just isn't going out a lot, you know, and blah blah blah, and they're just nice and they like you enough, and so they just say yes, or like you said, they just don't have the negotiating power, so they put up with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Dimitri, you better have something good. How many approaches did you do?
Um, I just uh I just recovered from my surgery like a couple days ago. So like
You were still in recovery from the one that you had a month ago.
no, I just finished recovering. I mean like, like kind of fully healed, semi fully, like 80% of
Right?
the way.
Yeah, you don't sound
Yeah,
as
yeah,
uh.
I, I am at my friend's wedding, my best friend's wedding.
Okay. What do you want to know?
No, I just approached this girl last night
Okay.
at the wedding.
How did it go?
Um, she is a foreigner, and so there's a bit of a language barrier, but kind of opened up a bit. And like, at some point, she was so okay. So like, we drank 2 nights ago, like her and then my best friends, like cousins and friends, because it's a marriage. We had to like rehearse for the wedding and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, um, I was kind of drunk at the time, but like, according to like his cousins, like my friend, we it was just us talking, me and the girl, for like a good part of the night. Like they kind of noticed, like, oh, there's something going on between these two. And then the next day comes, for the wedding and shit. And I saw her again, just all by herself. And then, just started talking again, blah blah blah, about travel because she likes to travel and stuff. And then she showed me the pictures of like the places she's been in other countries and stuff. And then and then my friends were like telling me, "Oh, bro, you should like totally just pursue her. Where is she? We should go talk to her about." And like the way they acted, it's kind of like they felt like there was like this thing going on between us. But in my head, it's like I don't think so. I think they're just exaggerating it. So I don't know. And I
I'm
was going
confused.
to
Why are you not seeing what they're seeing?
I don't know.
No, I'm confused. They're clearly they can tell she likes you and you like her. So did you like her?
Yeah, of course I like her.
So then
Naturally.
why are you in doubt that she likes you?
I just think that they think she's much more attracted to me than
Then
that she
why?
is.
Why? Be concrete. What is it about her behavior that is giving you doubt?
Well, it's the conversation is like, yeah, sure, it's friendly. There's some sharing and banters and stuff, but like nothing too deep or nothing too sexual.
Is it because your standard of a girl liking me is she has to directly proposition me?
No,
I mean,
it's
you've
more
literally
like
said that to me. You've literally said that's part of my looks maxing thing. I think if I'm good
no,
enough, a girl's gonna proposition me. I don't think you've
didn't
just
say that to you.
suddenly did. Yes, you did. I asked you. I said, did you really believe that if you get this surgery and look like this and right, your
It
looks
can, I
maxed?
mean, but if you're good looking enough, or if like you're her type, it can happen, but it can only happen like maybe 1% of the time.
Okay,
It
but what I'm saying is you have some of this in you. So what is it about her eye contact, her behavior that you only see as polite and everyone else sees it as flirting? Do you think you're potentially fucking missing something? And don't you kind of naturally have a disposition to be this depressed emo boy?
yeah, yep, I do.
Okay. So don't you see a connection between depressed emo boy as your fucking habit and you underestimating the interest that a girl shows you, even though you have multiple people telling you, dude, what the fuck? She likes you. Do you think that maybe
Yeah,
you're fucking missing something?
maybe,
Not
maybe.
maybe, probably.
Yeah, I mean the fact that literally everybody in the fucking group is saying it,
Oh my God.
and then like,
It's so
yeah,
tiring how fucking negative you are.
I'm sorry, dude.
You just sound
What?
fucking negative all the time.
I'm sorry. That's my
No, get some
disposition.
fucking balls, bro. It's
No, but
fucking
based on your, because okay, I don't have that much social experience, but based on your experience, it is very likely they are right.
okay. Then act on it.
No, no, I'm asking you. I don't know. That's why I'm
Yes.
asking you because you would know better.
Yes. If collectively you have multiple people on the outside going, hey, I think you should go for it. Hey, I think you should go for it. Probably there's something there.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, because like
Like,
when you
because
were
think
like,
about it. There's no reason for them. There's no benefit to like them lying. Like a good way to tell if people are bullshitting you is if whether there's really a benefit to it, right? So like for instance, if someone told you, "Hey, don't go after her." Okay, then you have to ask, "Okay, does that mean that two people said it, so it must be right?" Well, think about the situation. Do they like her? Have they also tried to get with her and did okay, well then they might have a motivation to block you from something they want. But someone encouraging you to go after a girl, there's real like clearly the's not a
they have
jealousy
nothing
because
to,
it
they stand nothing to gain from it.
exactly. So it's more
Even if
likely to
like
be true.
yeah, you're like I fuck your brains out. Like they stand nothing to gain from it. Most
Exactly.
of them already have fiancés and are about to get engaged, so they're
Right.
not
So
gonna.
they only have goodwill. That like it's pretty much
Yeah,
there's no other options. You eliminate all other options. Okay. So act on it. Make a move.
yeah, yep. That's what I'm gonna do today. Today, after when I get out, if she's still
Go.
here, I'm
Go
gonna.
ask her to go for a walk or something.
Yeah, it's early in the morning here, so like I'm just waiting for people to just wake up and shit.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Well,
man. But
make a move.
so I do come off as negative. Okay.
Yeah. Every
Hmm.
time you get on a call, I get slightly annoyed. Not
I
because I
can
don't
tell that.
care about you, but because
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
energy is just and I've spent hours talking to you about bullshit just to get to the point where finally you're willing to listen to me. Most people now are a lost cause. You just happen to be a slightly open to listening to me, and then I convinced you enough to now you're actually listening to me.
Right.
But the fact that I had to do all of that just to like open you up to the idea that like, hey, game is a thing, and get rid of these stupid ideas you had, it tired me. Right? I'd rather talk to someone who's like already open to talking to me, right? Like they just start taking advice because that person's going to benefit more. You should literally just be, yep, okay, understood, yes, got it. Like that's how you should be. That's it.
Correct. No,
That's
I
it.
mean, I did game before.
Stop.
Like,
You don't need to qualify. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
You don't need to like,
Okay.
oh, well, technically, I know.
Okay. All right. I got you.
I know.
Got you.
So
I appreciate you, buddy. I really appreciate you, buddy.
you're welcome. Go make a move. Then just think, if it worked, why did it work? If it didn't work, why did it not work? Because just because it doesn't work doesn't mean she wasn't attracted. It's possible that you took too long, that you just didn't do it in a calibrated way. Like you should have, like, you just like randomly went for a kiss. Like you should have, like, you know, kind of leaned in first and then went for it, asked her to go for a walk.
Right.
Like there's mistakes that could be made
Right.
that end up with the rejection, but it doesn't mean she never liked you in the first place. It's not a 0-1. She never liked me, because if she liked me, she would marry me. You know, like it's like there's things that can fuck up in between. Okay, and stop being
like what
so
you said
like
about your-
emo. Like just take moves.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, just the way you talk, you're like, yeah, I don't know. You just talk so fucking negative.
Yeah. I mean, I don't talk like this for most people.
Yes, you do. I know you do. Everyone fucking tells me this as clients. They're like, oh, I don't talk to other people the way I talk to you. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Whoa.
I bet
you
you
get
do.
shit past Hector.
Yeah, no. I've been doing this too long. Don't come in here and you know how many times I've heard that from clients? Oh, well, I'm just like, I'm just nervous because we're first meeting. So you're going to be less nervous when you talk to a hot girl on the street that you don't know? If anything, you're going to be even more whatever, emo or nervous or this.
I kind of put on a mask when I socialize with most people.
All right, psychopath.
Like,
Jesus.
I'm off guard. Huh? No, I'm kind of putting my guard down when I'm talking to you, because you're a coach and I know you're coming from a good place. You're not gonna fuck me over. So like, I can be my emo self. I mean,
Well, I don't want to see it.
None of my friends know about my looks, Maxi. Like, none of them.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't notice you got a nose job?
They did not, actually. Like, literally did not. It's a subtle refinement. It's not like I fucking changed my nose. They didn't notice it. They did notice the eyebrows, though. They did notice the eyebrows.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a subtle, like, 10% tweak.
Your friends sound retarded. You can't notice you got a
didn't
fucking
notice
nose job?
No. It's subtle. It's like you, for example. Like, I'm looking at your video, right? Like, you have this hump in your nose, and you got it, you know, like, kind of shaved off a bit.
That would be very noticeable. Yeah, I have this big fucking bump, and if it got shaved down, you would definitely fucking know the difference.
Well,
the fuck?
At the very least, they didn't point it out, but they did point out the eyebrows. So I'm guessing if they noticed the nose, they would have pointed it out too.
Or maybe they were like, what the fuck? Why did he get a nose job? Maybe they were fucking weirded out by the fact that you would get a nose job. Guys don't normally get nose jobs.
I have another friend from another group, social circle, and I told him about it, and he was like, "Why did you get a fucking nose job? Your nose was fine." That was his reaction. Why did you get a nose job? Your nose.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Fuck this. Looks like it's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
It's fucking stupid. Okay, so
Make
go
the
make a move on this
Dimitri.
girl. Just go make a move.
I fucked up at a wedding one time. The exact same scenario. I got set up. I didn't make the move, and it all crashed and burned after that. There was no second chance. So don't make that same mistake that I did.
All right. Thanks. Okay.
You don't,
sure.
you
I
don't
will.
stop trying to calibrate like before. Like calibrate after.
Sure.
If you try to like do it beforehand, oh, is she into me? Is she not? You'll drive yourself insane. You'll only know after you make the move. You go in to kiss her. You go to hold her hand. Like it's an obstacle I had to work through.
Should I try to like come up with like a game plan in my head? Like, oh, if I meet her here, this is what I would say.
Oh my god, no, you don't know enough to think like that. You don't have the social intelligence yet to make any of that work. Find a moment to go alone with her and then try and kiss her at some point. That's the max fucking planning you should do.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Good luck.
Find a place to take her home be all by yourself.
Yep.
The two of
And
you.
then make a move. It could just be literally step outside and turn the corner and go behind the building and fucking try and kiss her.
What's the like smoothest way to
Yeah,
escalate?
nope. That's later. You don't have enough experience. I explaining it to you would just make you go in your head. Just try it. Go for it. Good luck.
Okay, sir. Gotcha. Thanks.
Good
buddy.
luck. You lean in and you put a lip against a lip. That's how you kiss.
Hey, dude, come on, man. I know how to do
You
that.
you
like-
fucked horse. That's
He's not saying you don't know. He's not saying you don't know how to do it. He's just saying that's all you need to focus on.
That's
right
how,
now.
yeah.
No, dude, I got laid with this chick from a club like a couple weeks ago. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. Well
Yeah,
then, what the fuck are you asking me about? Go fucking kiss her.
no, but that's like I just told her straight up, hey, I want to kiss you. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. But then
All right.
just what?
Do that then. Go for it. Go.
Okay,
All right.
gotcha.
And quit being a
Right.
fucking emo. You're alive. You're a human being. You could have been born an ant. Jesus.
You've been born an ant.
Yeah.
Like
Quit your
that.
fucking crying.
I like that.
You could be a fucking mosquito. You could have been born a mosquito.
Yeah, dude.
So, okay. Quit crying. Go.
All right.
All right,
Thank you,
buddy. Good luck.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Kyle,
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. Appreciate
Ciao,
you.
ciao. Bye.
See you, man.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Any questions? 11 viewers. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. All right, man. Got anything you want to say?
Nope.
Nope.
I got nothing.
Shit. All right. He never ended up getting back to us, that guy who asked that question, huh? The fuck was his name? Billy Bob? I guess he left the
Oh
chat.
yeah, Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. Hopefully he watches the replay. And then, yeah, where did that fucking investment banker from last week go? I haven't seen him. Oh well. And
Investment
then, yeah, there was a guy on a live stream last week. He wanted to do coaching. And then he said he was going to message me on Instagram, and he didn't. So I feel stood up. I am heartbroken. But it's all right. I'll get over it. So, everybody, my discount on coaching will be ending on 12 a.m. May 1st. So, April 30th at midnight. Discount no longer available. I'm also going to be increasing the standard price of my 2-year plan. The discount was too aggressive, and I'm going to increase it just even after. So this month you're getting a discount. It's going to go up like 15 grand basically. So if you want to sign up for 2 years and you're thinking about investing a lot of money and doing a lot of coaching, you should probably fucking sign up now because it's going to be extraordinarily more expensive. Then I'm also, I had a client want me to go visit him and do an in-person thing, which I've done before. And I'm officially going to be adding that as an option to the 1 year and the 2 year plan. So the reason I'm doing that is because just going to see someone in person, just raw, is not really helpful. First, you got to do some coaching. And then once you have some coaching and you kind of understand how I do things and you've practiced and then I come in and I can supercharge it basically, right? So the reason I want to make it, you have to sign up for a 1 or 2 year plan. Then you can get me to come visit you, and then that's a different additional price. But I'm only giving it to people who do 1 year plans or 2 year plans because you need to practice for a certain amount of time for like a year, and then I come see you. And then that helps you in person. Because the old school pickup thing of boot camps, it usually ends up turning into a Tony Robbins like weekend. Like you go to Tony Robbins, he's like, yeah, you gotta take charge of your life. You're like, yeah, and then you go home and you go back to your shit after the motivation. Some people get something out of it. I'm not saying, right? But I remember I knew this one guy. He would join like Tony Robbins's like membership and like constantly go to Tony. And I'm just like, well, it sounds like you're just constantly getting fucking motivation. And I was like, you're not really learning like a habit, right? Also, when people make money, they like to spend money. It makes them feel special. So it's not really, though, I guess if you're constantly getting exposure, maybe that mindset will help you. But I don't really like, there's something dark about Tony Robbins, something really off about him.
I feel the same.
Yeah, there's something's not quite right. So what I'm doing with coaching is like, you got to get some practice first. So phone coaching, or Zoom call coaching, whatever. Get some practice. Then I come see you, and then it can actually be helpful. But it's fucking expensive as shit. I'll just tell you that right now. And it's just 5 days. I think 5 days is like minimum. 2 weeks is like optimal, but most people will not survive 10 days of going out approaching 4 hours a day, 5 days a week for like 2 weeks. That's just going to kill most people. They're just going to be emotionally drained. So 5 days is like, you'll get some progress. But yeah, so I am.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah, I just had a quick question about your coaching. Could you give me an idea what's going to be your rates by next year?
Oh, am I going to increase my rates next year?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Would it be like $2,000 an hour or something?
An hour? If you're just buying a single hour, so I'm $1,500 an hour right now.
Yeah, so probably like $2,000 by next year.
Potentially. I don't have any plans right now to increase my single hour. My 6 month is $20,000. My 1 year is $35,000. 2 years was $50,000, but I'm making it $60,000.
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah, because it's too aggressive of a discount. And then it's just like 50% off. Because technically, 2 years should be $80,000, right? If you $20,000 times 4.
Yeah.
Right now, for April, it's $15,000 for 6 months, $30,000 for a year, $45,000 for 2 years. So you're saving like $15,000.
Gotcha.
So it's $1,500 an hour though. I still keep the single price the same. So for at least for the foreseeable future, I think it'll stay $1,500. And I did promise someone. Oh yeah, I promised someone actually in the chat that I would keep my 6 months at $15,000 or $20,000. Sorry, it's at 15 for the month, but it's gonna go 20. So I'll keep that. But the 2 years is going up. But yeah, for 1 hour, $1,500 should stay stable for the remainder of the year.
Okay, cool. Now because like I just realized.
Yeah.
On all the surgeries and SWs, I spent like a total of $15,000 US.
The fuck is wrong with you?
What?
You
God,
could
you've
have
gotten so much more out of
You
that
would have
with
got
Percy.
so much more coaching, and you wait. You gotta know. I want you to. I don't know if you're lying to me. Again, you could just be totally bullshitting me. But look, motherfucker, you got a nose job that people didn't even notice, and you say that's a good thing? Congrats, you just wasted $8,000.
Notice it explicitly, like, hey, you kind of look better.
Oh, it's subconscious, so they subconsciously want to suck my dick now. The fuck? That's retarded. Well, okay, either they noticed it or they didn't. So they didn't notice it, so what the fuck did you pay for?
No, it's like the general consensus, like, hey, you kind of look better, but I don't know what it is about. Something's different.
You have some fucking retard friends. I don't know who can't fucking notice a nose job.
Anyway, but yeah.
You spent $15,000 and you live in the fucking Philippines? And you spent $15,000 US? Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're either fucking with me or you're an idiot. Oh my god.
I'm not fucking with you. I spent.
Okay, then you're an idiot. That's oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it an idiot, dude? Like, come on, it's an investment. I mean, well, okay, fine. The SW part is not an investment. It's just plain fucking retarded.
It's not an investment. Nothing was gained.
I look better.
I don't see any proof of that. Plus, I can't even see your face. Show me your face. Get on fucking camera, pussy.
I'm not gonna show it yet. I'm not gonna show it yet. But like,
Oh, hey, I just had all this surgery to make myself look better, but I was too much of a pussy to put my face on here. My God, you're pissing me off.
I'm not done yet. I got maybe 2 more procedures.
Nope, no. This is so annoying. This conversation is annoying. Go.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna bring it up anymore. But
Okay.
I'm just saying.
No.
Because I might save up. For like
Sure.
next year.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
That's
Okay.
why I asked. If
Now,
you're gonna increase your rates by
6 months is 50 grand for you. You have a special price. Special price for you.
Oh,
50 grand for 6 months. No, I'm fucking with you. But stop bullshitting me. Either make it happen or don't. I've literally spent like 3 hours talking about bullshit with you, and I'm done. Nope. You either come to me with results, or that's it. And if you're not getting amazing results now because of your fucking procedures, after your dick procedure or your fucking height procedure, whatever the fuck retarded shit you're gonna, this is annoying. Go kiss this girl if she even exists. Go for it.
Of course she does.
Okay, well then go get it. Go.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Yes. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Anyways,
As somebody who like went through that arc a little bit, like anybody who believes in it, it really, I was thinking about this like a lot recently. The people who think that like it's looks dominated, it pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
Like I can't, given everything that I went through, like watching other people like
yeah, your fat roommate.
borderline obese smashing like, and I could hear the noises coming from
Yeah,
the room. So it wasn't no fake shit. Like,
Yeah.
so, and like standing around in the club, like I was at like 12% body fat then, like trying to look attractive, and doesn't do anything. You got to walk up. You got to say, hey, you got to make moves. You got to know how to move things forward. You got to know the skill moves to make.
Yeah.
It is a skill game.
Yep. Just hit the minimum threshold for attractiveness, which is really not that high. Just dress
That's more
better.
average.
Just dress better and groom yourself. That's gonna be pretty much what you need to do. Get a cool haircut. Don't have a fucking neck beard like me. Wear some decent clothes. There you go. I'm the biggest idiot. I was listening to you while in a club and still didn't approach. Exactly. Right? You were too busy. Yeah, you're right there. Approaching is going to do better good than listening to me right now. Now, once you do like 20 approaches, then you come listen. If you unsuccessfully approach a girl from a social group, how will it affect your chances with the remaining girls in the group? Depends how bad you crashed. If you just walked up to her and started talking to her and she didn't like you, probably close to nothing. But if you like really go for it and she just like hardcore rejects you, then maybe a bit.
Yeah. And did your vibe change after too?
Yeah.
Did you slink down and then that's obviously gonna have a huge effect too.
And I think he means like I go talk to a girl and then she tells her friends about it, or are you meaning like the girls are there watching? Because that'll be different. But I've had girls like negative, like I texted one girl, tried to meet with her and she ignored me, and then I saw her roommate randomly like at the club, and then like she kind of acted different. I was like, oh yeah, she definitely told her that they're roommates. Like she definitely went, hey, that Hector guy tried to fucking ask me out.
Which is why social circle games sucks.
Yeah, it's got its positive and negatives. How to dress better? I mean,
Form-fitting clothes is like a good place to start.
dude, I'm serious. Button down, dress pants, leather belt, leather shoes. Just go the whole 9 yards. I'd rather you just go dress like the nines. Just really good. Learn your colors. Learn tight-fitting clothes, as Kyle said. For brown shoes, get a pair of double monks or wingtip brogue boots. If you don't know what that means, go look it up.
brogue, Brogue. Broguing is the little dots they put on a fucking shoe, little holes in a pattern. For black, just get some cap toe, like normal looking shoes. Don't get the wide ones that look like you're going to a fucking wedding. Get pointed black shoes, right? It looks much more phallic. And then get a black belt to match, black leather belt, and then just like you have black pants, you have navy pants, you have gray pants, and you have charcoal colored pants. That's like 4 colors that'll do everything for you. Shirts, white button down, black button down, red button down, purple button down, blue, red. And then you can make all sorts of combinations with those.
If you're in
Right.
a hot climate, I like linen for my button
Linen,
downs.
linen,
Feels so
linen,
good.
linen, or really high quality cotton.
Yeah, and it's very breathable in hotter weather. Because like sometimes, obviously where I live, it gets kind of hot, and I don't want to like dress up.
Yeah.
But finding material like that lets
Yeah,
me dress up better.
Linen's very breathable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just dress really well. Just dress like it's better to overdress. You probably almost will never go wrong. Yep.
My favorite brand for t-shirts that I found, just kind of a struggle actually, because they just don't fit very well. Something's usually off, but the brand Cuts. They're pretty expensive, but they're perfect t-shirts. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you're in shape, like perfect sleeve length.
Yeah.
Fits perfectly.
Yeah. Arigato gozaimasu. I can actually read that. So it's hiragana. So you see that first one? That's an A, and then the little 2 lines is ri. And then that other one with the 2 lines on top of it. So that's normally a ka, but if you put those 2 lines, it makes it a ga. And then the Y looking thing is a to. And then that one on the end, it's like an accent, like you extend it. So instead of arigato, it's arigato. I studied Japanese for like 3 years. I can still read the alphabet. I can't read the kanji though. That's the Chinese shit. There's like 10,000 of them. COS has some great rib t-shirts in different colors. Do you know what COS is? That brand? No? I don't know. Yeah. I'll do a fashion mini course at some point, maybe. Show you guys how to dress. Oh, what is this one?
I needed an overhaul just because since COVID and like work from home and shit, I got real lazy with my fashion, but we have a stylist, so I just used her.
Okay, I know that one. The second kanji is like man or human. I remember that one. The other ones I don't know. And then he says kari maska. Wakari maska? Kari maska? Wakari maska? Something. Kari maska. You still watch anime? Of course I watch anime. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course I watch anime. Not in Japanese though. I'm not fluent. I was the first person to give me a negative critique on my style. Yeah, because my standards are incredibly high. No, I think your style is too casual. I think you should go way more like button down. No. I think most people suck at style, so any attempt is usually better than none. But again, as I say, wearing a fucking anime t-shirt, and a beard that it's a long shot to call this a beard. Fucking whatever, neck fuzz.
Hey, you rep it with confidence, man.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
all that matters.
Pull it off. Yeah. Watch Orb/Chi. I do not. Here, I'll just show an example of what I like, and then we shall get off. Button down, dapper fashion. Oh, that's Nihongo? That's the kanji for Nihongo? And then the last kanji is wakarimash. Because you said wakarimash. That's ka. It should be a ta. It should be wakarimash ta. That's a ka at the end. Wakarimash ka. Oh no, wait, that's a different form, isn't it? There's wakarimash ta, and then is there wakarimash ka? I thought it's wakarimash ta, not ka.
But there might be another form for ka. But that is the kanji for Nihongo, huh? Nihongo wakarimasu. Wakarimashita is do you understand? And Nihongo o. Wait, and where's the o? Don't you need the o? Nihongo o wakarimashita or wakarimashika? Wakarimashita is the past tense. That's right. You're correct. Yes. But where's the o? Nihongo o wakarimashita. Don't you have to put an o for the grammar? Or is that part of that last kanji? Like it includes the o, or is the o like Daigaku de Nihongo o Sannen ni, right? Ni for time, o for the subject, de for the location. Right? Those are the particles for like those things. I don't know, you probably fucking know more than me. Okay. Oh, yeah, you gotta put an O. So, or no, isn't it no? No. Nihongo no? Like, ni is for time, so sannen ni, so for 3 years. Daigaku de, at college, right? De is at, like location. Daigaku is the college. Nihongo o, so Nihongo, Japanese, is the subject. Benkyou shimashita. Oh, yeah. Shita is the past tense. So I studied. So Nihongo o benkyou shimashita. Okay, so
Your audience knows you well.
yeah, right. Okay, one second. Let me share screen. This is like, I like this kind of fashion right here. Right, button down, form fitting. You can't see, Kyle. It's on the stream if you have the stream open.
Yeah, I got the stream up.
So then the white, but I don't like, these are chinos. I don't like chinos. I like more dress pants. Okay, this is another example, right? These are chinos. Like, they're like, chinos is half dress pants, half jeans. You kind of see how they kind of have a jean-like style, but they're also kind of dressy. This is good for summer. This is good for where Kyle lives, right?
Yeah. Because you can dress it up a little bit in that environment.
Yeah. This is a little more my style. But I like a belt here. I don't like the no belt. I don't know why people don't wear belts.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's with people. And God, what's with everyone in fucking chinos? Wear fucking dress pants. This is good, though. Oh my God, I don't want to log into Pinterest. Fuck you. Suck my cock. Okay. Men's fashion button down dress pants, leather shoes. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This shit. This is good. I don't like these. These are too wide. These shoes are too wide. But this is a cap toe. You see how there's this little like line that goes across? It's the cap. But I like sharper shoes. Like this. See? You see that? You see that line? It's called a cap toe. Right? And this is a the stitching is there's two kinds of stitching. There's a Goodyear welt, which is like really, really good, and this is a Blake. I think it's called Blake welt, if I remember. Or Blake stitch. It's called the Blake stitch. So what you want to do is you want to, this is really a nice color. I like this. This is some sort of weird AI shit. See how it's all doesn't look weird. Okay. God, fuck your chinos. God, give me dress pants, motherfucker. Here we go. This is a little more dress pants. This is really good. White t-shirt, You need a brown belt here. A brown belt would be perfect. Brown belt. A brown brogue belt. Watch. So, okay. So have this, right? And then we're going to add something onto it. Brown brogue belt.
When did that no belt
This.
trend start?
Here we go.
What is that?
Exactly this. So you see these dots? These are called brogue, right? Buy one of these belts. You can get cheap ones. See, look how this is beautiful. Do you see how this, you see how it breaks the shirt into the pants? And you see this? There's no break. It feels weird, right? This breaks, it connects them. It both breaks and connects it. Like this just like blends into each other, which is not good. It's too sudden of a break. This adds like a balance to it, right? So imagine this belt on here. It would look amazing. Now, the shoes would be a little bit off. So what I would do here with that brown belt, it would contrast a little bit too much. So I would add I would do, you can just do double monk. That's safe. Right? One of these. This is not sharp enough. You see, it's too wide. It's too oval. You see? You see this curve? I don't like that. I want sharp.
Yeah, I don't like it looking close
Sharp.
to like a
This
clown
is,
shoe.
yeah,
or
this is,
something.
so now it's still too wide. Wait, we need sharp. Here we go. See how it's a little more sharp? Or this one. Oh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. You see how the shape is more sharp?
This is what I have. Like, it's a little too round.
One second,
Little bit.
I can't see you.
Oh,
Let me see.
yeah.
Let me see. Okay, you're showing now. Yeah, too round. Too round.
Little too
Get
round.
here.
Yeah.
One second. I have shoes. One second. I can show you. One second.
I just haven't had a dress up in a while. So
Where's the Zoom meeting? Why is it pulling up? There we go. Okay, one second. Let me go get my my shoes. Okay. I need to polish them. They're a little bit unpolished. But here's my shoes. You see? See how they have this really sharp, long.
Yep.
They definitely need to get polished. They've been sitting in my closet for like a year. But they're Dolce and Gabbana. I've had them resold, so I had these. This is new, or new 2015. I've had these since 2014. I bought them. They're like 900 retail back in 2014. Dolce & Gabbana. I think I bought them for like 200, 250 resale on this cool website. Had them resold. So it's a new sole, obviously dirty, but like if I polish them, they look really good. But see how they're sharp? That's what you want. These are very, very cool. I've gotten so many compliments on these. And then okay, let's go back to the thing. So these are very beautiful. You can try around. Like you don't have to be exactly right. Then you want to do Jeffrey West Brogue boots. These right here. This is like these are brown brogue, or they're also chukka boots. CHUKKA. Right, they're a slightly different style, but pretty much the same. You see this lining? That's called wingtip. It's a wing. And then the dots are called broguing. So these are gorgeous. Stunningly beautiful. You wear one of these, every woman on planet Earth, except for the cunts, will think you are the fucking biggest baller in the world. They will. That motherfucker just spent 15 grand on fucking his nose and fucking eyebrows. He spends 500 on these and a couple thousand on wardrobe and the rest in coaching with me. Gonna pull 10 times more pussy. All of you wasting your money on dumb shit.
Leverage.
Go buy a pair of these. You want to have it. These are too long. Oh well, you probably just have a long fucking foot, but like, these are good too. But for me, I think I would honestly go with these over double monks. They're just double monks are like kind of more popular. These are super rare. You never see anyone wearing these. I've probably in the wild seen less than 5 people wear these. Right? And they're kind of mid top. Like they're more boots. Like you don't want to go full boots. It's chuck a boot is like, I think what it means by definition is like this kind of half, like it's not a full boot. Right? And so get one of these. And then so imagine this, right? White shirt, dark navy blue, this brogue brown belt, right? And this shoes. Oh, 1 second. Can I go on? 1 second. Let me set this up. I think I can kind of do something here. Let me go into, let me Photoshop this. Kind of show you guys exactly what I mean. I can actually show you. I'm going to like put everything. I'm going to put the outfit together and show you exactly what I mean. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, here we go. So you see, oh, 1 second. I can remove the background here. Boom. Let me flip this. See? We just get a different color here. Maybe we go with the original. One second. The fuck is this not working? Oh, it's save link. I saved it the link, not the picture. I'm fucking retarded. Here, I'll show you guys a little bit fashion. This is going to be like that Devil Wears Prada scene with Anne Hathaway where she doesn't understand the difference between colors and belts. Okay, so you see how this brown is too light? It kind of clashes with this. It's not a huge deal, right? Watch. So you see this. Watch the contrast. Okay. Now you bring in this brown. It's a little bit closer. Now this is a reddish brown, right? So what you want to like, something like this. Right? Save image as. Remove background. See, now we match. Watch. Almost exactly the same. This is an outfit. This is a fucking outfit. All right, see? See, this is, see how this is darker red? Kind of clashed. It's fine, honestly, but if you really want to like... So what you do is you buy the belt to match your shoes. You buy your brown belt to always match your brown shoes, and then you buy your black shoes. Obviously, you get a black belt. This is like... It sounds simple, but this is like exactly like... This would be 10 times the outfit this is. You don't think these two pieces would absolutely change it this hard, but it will. This. Big dick baller. That much of a difference. It pops. Okay. Let me show you. I'm going to show you black now.
Curious, how come you don't like dressing up chinos?
The jeans seem they're too casual. They're too casual. I don't like that they're trying to balance casual with formal. If you're going to dress casual, dress casual.
Kind of
Jeans.
no man's land.
Yeah, jeans, t-shirt, sneakers. 1 second. Here, you want to dress casual? You get these, right? You wear like jeans. These are still brand new. I've worn them one time. Right, jeans, or I guess no, I haven't even worn them because this is not even sold. Yeah. It's not laced. So, jeans, cool t-shirt, could be anime t-shirt, a hoodie, and something like this. Boom, you're fresh. That's casual. That's how you go casual. Have casual outfits, clean casual, and then dapper. These are your two modes. That's it. Clean casual, dapper. Clean casual, dapper. So black. Let's go Dolce Gabbana black dress shoes. Ew. What the fuck is that shit? That's disgusting. No, not quite what I want. Men's. I forgot men's. What the fuck is with you, Dolce? Why are you so weird now? This is this fucking Kanye West fucking fashion. It's fucking dog shit. These are okay. I just don't like crocodile. This looks good. 1 second. Oh, I'm not showing my display capture. My bad, guys. Oh, what the fuck did I just press? Here we go. What the fuck? Here we go. Motherfucker. Now, the only problem with this is if you're going to go black on black, go black on black. You see this style, this like patterning right here? It clashes with the black. My black on black outfit is a black shirt, jet black pants, jet black fucking belt, jet black those shoes I showed you, and this. He's fucking up this outfit with this. It's bad. Just go all black. All right, Dolce's weird now. Long tipped black cap toe shoes. Something like this. I want a little bit more. Black suede. I don't like suede. Suede Chelsea boots. So Chelsea boots are also great, right? Chelsea boots. Chelsea boots. You need to do something like this. This is too pronounced. I don't like this like hump at the end. But then these are too wide. So avoid these extremes. Don't do this. But also don't do this. ASOS Chelsea boots. Let's see if they still have their old style. This is a bit too sharp, but I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. Here we go. Perfect. This is literally what I had before. I think it was literally this model. Oh, this is a bit purple. One second. I will show you Pure Beauty if you give me a second. Gmail. Fashion. Here we go. I'm going to give you guys my... I still have it in email. It's pretty much a list of like what you should buy. So... Oh, what? One second. Cavardi, Chelsea. God, there were these gorgeous fucking Cavardi buckle boot Colosse. They were so beautiful. Let me see if I can find a picture. I got a client to wear them and he got compliments on them. Okay. Anyways. With black. So what we want to do is do Chelsea boots like these are fine. This is good too, although it's a little purplish, weird hue. These are pretty. And they're slip-on. They're so comfortable when they have this thing. They're just fucking slip-on. These are really pretty too. I like these. So something like this. You could literally do the same outfit. Black and then a black belt. So with men's belt, with black belts, I like to have a buckle. I think it adds, it adds, you can always go with a classic like this. This is nice. The gold is interesting. It's a little bit gaudy, but nothing like this. I mean, there's people who could pull this off, but it's like very gypsy. Very, very gypsy fashion. If you wear that in Romania, people immediately know you're a gypsy. Something with this kind of buckle, right?
Do you like the braided pattern on belts, like the mesh look?
Oh
Like
God,
solid?
no, solid, 100% solid. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
this shit. Like that. Like braided.
Yeah.
This is not bad, actually. This one's okay. But for the most part, what the fuck is this? It's a hernia belt. Okay, cool.
Like, yeah, the one, this is leather mesh belt by Uniqlo. It's right there at the top left. That pattern.
This one? Or no?
One down.
This one?
One down.
Oh, this one?
No,
This is for old people.
Horizontal?
This is for old people.
Yeah.
No. That's for old people. This one has like an interesting. It's that fucking Target. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. It's braided more than mesh, so it's a little bit different. But no, just go straight. Go straight black. This is not bad, although I don't like the patterning here. It's too spotted. But I like this buckle. My favorite buckle. What was it? Was it Express? Men's belt black buckle. I think it was from Express.
I tend to be more low key with my fashion. Like, I like solid colors too. Like, I don't like to be flashy. I guess it just depends if you have like good features, right? Like, if you don't, then maybe you do want to be a little more flashy.
Yeah, I think I even have that brogue belt. Actually, one second. I got it. I got it exactly. There you go. See? It looks a little red in the camera. It's just because of the lighting. It's not that red.
Yeah, let's see.
It's perfect. And so always remember with belts, you go 2 sizes up from your normal. So if you're 34, you buy a 36. If you're 32, you buy a 34. Always go with a brogue brown belt. Okay, so here's the theory. So brown is not super, it's solid, but it's not like super dark. So because it's lighter, it needs, you have room for creativity. So that's why you get the light broguing. It adds something to it, because if it's just brown, I don't know if I can, like, if you just have the brown, it's boring, you know, it's not as interesting. But with black, because black is so strong, if you add stuff on top of it. So watch. Let me show you. Black brogue belt. Okay, so here's the problem. It's such a strong color that the broguing takes away from it. It actually detracts rather than adds to it. So you want solid. You don't want broguing on black. Same with shoes. Black leather shoes, you just want, like, this is very light broguing. This is okay. But it's when you get wingtips, watch. It's the same concept. Black shoes, men. See? Ew, where's the black? Here we go. Look, no, you're taking away. You're destroying the black is very like solid. This is making it look dirty. Whereas the brown kind of can have a little bit of like, this is all disgusting. You're ruining the shoe. That is just awful. If anyone wears that, like, I will clown you immediately. Disgusting. This is okay. This is like just so well done that it kind of like, it's also the lighting and blah, 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 and it's very well polished. But these are disgusting. This is kind of okay because it's sharp. But it would be better without the wingtip. So here we go. This one. This is a good outfit. He kind of looks goofy as a guy, so he's not wearing it well. That's where your skills come in. How do you wear it? So, and also I don't like this. I don't like this buckle. This buckle is too open. I want a solid clasp buckle. It's like Either go a full buckle or not a buckle at all. This is good. See? Look. Look at him. He looks like Northern Indian. Or what the fuck is with the glasses? Why are they fucking on sideways? And you see the color? See how it breaks it? And see how it pretty much matches the shoe? This is good. This is a great outfit. Fantastic outfit. Okay, this guy is super Indian. It's the same guy. Is it the same guy? Or am I just racist? I don't know. See? Look. Look, there's no breaking. This is bad. Have a brown belt here that matches these shoes? Better. Instantly better. It is the same guy. This is the fucking same dude. His glasses are on straight this time. See? No belt. It's not breaking. Or it's not conjoining them.
Who started this trend of no belt?
I don't know, man. Some fucking retard. But that outfit that I just showed before, beautiful. So yeah, you want to make the most change to like your reactions. Woof! God, when I started dressing like this, oh my God, the attention I got. Ugh, outright compliments. I remember I was out with my client 2 years ago. I was wearing my black on black with suspenders. Instead of a belt, I was wearing suspenders. Fucking my most baller outfit. We turn the corner and we're walking, and this girl literally just like stares at me and goes, "That's so fucking hot." And my client's like, "What the fuck?" So did you just hear her? And I'm like, "Oh yeah," because I was kind of talking to him. I only like barely heard her at the end. He's like, "Dude, she just literally stared at you and said that's so fucking hot." I've gotten too many. Same trip. I'm buying like a pretzel or something, and this guy walks up to me. This dude, this really well put together black guy, comes up to me and he's like, "Hey brother, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Hey." He's like, "Bro, I just gotta say, you look fucking good, man. Yeah, I love that you dress like this. So far, I used to dress like this, and you know what? You're inspiring me. I need to get back into that. Like, I miss dressing all like, you know, on point." I'm like, "Thank you, man. I appreciate it." He's like, you know, shook his hand, and he was a really cool guy. And he came up and gave me a genuine compliment. He's like, "Man, you look good, bro. Like, I love the way you're dressing. I'm gonna get back on my style too." Like, you dress like this, people like, ugh. This is worth 10 nose jobs, and it'll get you 10 blow jobs. All right, motherfuckers. I just gave you gold, and only 8 of you are still in here. People are just dumb. People don't know. This is the best money investment. If you want a fast, immediate change to how women see you, fashion. Fashion, 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 fashion. And get a haircut. I need to get one. I need to get my shit.
Are you going to do a fade on the sides?
Yeah, I just got it cleaned up. Yeah. What, Nana? Yes, you're so pretty.
So, did you see someone in the chat say they just wanted a
Nana live stream? Yeah. Just a Nana live stream? Just a Nana live stream? Huh?
Dude, I got to get a cat.
Just an analyze.
Super low maintenance.
Oh, poor. Look at this pretty girl. She was made for the camera. You're such a pretty girl. Aren't you?
I love the color.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like the white and orange and a little black in the ear.
Oh, yeah. That little, but yeah. Look at you.
Compliment here.
Hey, he's trying to pick you up. You got a boyfriend now, Nana, huh? You got a boyfriend? Cutie booty. Okay, so
super cool colors.
There you go. Yeah, man. Fashion. All you boys need to get on it. I need to see outfits. Outfits. All right, I'm exhausted. Anything else, Kyle?
Nope, nothing from me.
Nope. All right, boys. Good luck. Remember, my discount's ending in 5 days, so get on it. And, yeah, wish you guys the best, and see you soon.